¡Párenle! Vengan acá todos. Vengan a ver esta palomita que me encontré en su nido. Está echadita.
Oiga, señor, we are federales. You know, the mountain police.
If you're the police, where are your badges?
Badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges.
Better not come any closer.
No sea tonto, hombre. We didn't try to do you any harm. Why don't you try to be a little more polite? Give us your gun, and we'll leave you in peace.
I need my gun myself.
Oh, throw that old iron over here. We'll pick it up and go on our way.
You go anywhere without my gun and go quick.
All right. All right. Vámonos para atrás.
Stupid. All right, everybody. This is the 3 Live 405 podcast. We are on that go shit with the three the hard way tonight, baby. The 3 Live 405 podcast will be discussing cycles, trends of a toy collector, also best and worst toy companies of 2024. This podcast is not for kids. There will be everyday language used, some beverages consumed, and this is a grown man's podcast. We will have fun, but I also won't tolerate any disrespect to anyone, so keep that clean. But just so everybody knows, motherfucker is a term of endearment here, and getting a fuck you is a badge of honor. Go ahead, Marcos.
Fuck you, Pack. Fuck you, Bull, and fuck you, Pops. That's what we're doing tonight, man. Fuck me and fuck you. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm glad to be here. It's cool, man. Chilling tonight. Pops, how you doing, man?
What's up, everybody? I'm your host, Pop Trump Toys, and just saying what's up.
Bro.
What's up, lady?
What's up, everybody? I'm Bull 80, maybe sometimes Bullwinkle 80, and every once in a while I might be Merman, maybe, if you're lucky. Just want to hang out, talk toys, man, talk some current events. Let's get it going.
Yeah. All right, man. So we're gonna send this to our fucking live for our chat specialist, Marcos. Go ahead and shout them guys out, man.
Chat, here's a big hug from Lodi. What's up? Bull 80's here, and he's here. We got, let me get my my focals here. We got motherfucking Rad Zamora from OKC checking in this motherfucker. And we got, I'm here. What up, M3? What up, Moto Viper 21, man? I wish you could be here, but I know that you were ice fishing today, man. That's fucking awesome, bro. Big M, Pops is here, and Nicholas at Goat Try. What's up, Nicholas?
Yes, just so everybody knows, TF fan page just showed up too. What's up, T fan page?
Hey, T fan.
Rod Zamora is my boy here. We hang out quite frequently. That's the guy I sent you the picture of, the fellow Mexican I sent you pictures of. Yeah, that's right. Rod, what's up, Rod? Rod, this is Pop the Trunk Toys. I know you know Bull, and I know you know M3. Pop the Trunk Toys, I think you cameoed on our our third or fourth show, bro. Back in
way back when.
Yeah, what do you remember about that? Do you remember anything about that?
Good times. That's about it, bro.
Dude, if I had a little more time, I would have found some clips, bro. Because that was 5 years ago. Yeah,
damn,
5 years ago, bro.
Everything's so different now, too.
Different, but not really, bro.
Right?
Crimson Raptor, welcome.
Crimson Raptor? Oh, shit, dude. Crimson Raptor. So we're talking about people who we talked to a long time ago. Crimson Raptor is actually a VIP. One of the first, Marcos was the first 4 or 5 people that commented or jumped in our live stream like 5 years ago.
You know what, man? You've got a good memory. I can't remember this morning. Crimson Raptor, it's good to see you, bro. And T-Fan, what up, man?
Oh, man. Marcos' memory is, woo, go on, baby, go on.
Well, Curtis Schultz would be like, man, you ain't got no bad memory. You just remember the shit you want to remember. I'm like, yeah. Whatever gets to stay, gets to stay. Everything else, get the fuck out of my head. Get out of my head.
Yeah. Crimson Raptor says, OG represent, that's for sure.
Crimson.
Emptying that disk drive.
Yeah, man.
Bull,
Yes.
you good, bro?
I'm reading the chat, brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay?
Man, so let me get caught up with everybody before we start talking shit and having some fun, bro. What are you been up to, Bull?
Well, today was a great day, man. It's rare, but it did snow last night. So we got to have a snow day today. Me and the family and the kids went sledding and, just chilled and hung out. It was cool, man. Built a fire. It was cool, man. So kind of tired, worn out, playing in the snow all day with an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. So it was fun.
Bro, keeping your energy up with the kids. And
Yep.
I got respect for you, man. They got more energy than us, bro, for sure.
They sure do. And they keep going. They're little Energizer bunnies.
Yeah. T-Fan page says M3's memory is as long as the rodent. He's growing on his chin.
Oh, this little thing right here. This little.
What is that, a skunk or a squirrel?
That's a squirrel.
Oh man. That's almost as bad as Pop the Trunks 49ers, bro. I'm just kidding, bro. 49ers is good, bro. They're good.
Hey, you gotta stay faithful out here. Stay faithful.
Hey, isn't my boy John Lynch like running a portion of your team or something? Isn't he involved in some shit? Is it 49ers?
I haven't heard nothing about John Lynch.
Nah, I must be wrong, bro. Fuck. Yeah, whatever though.
Hey,
Whatever.
nobody from Oklahoma knows anything about 49ers.
Salea back, though. We're trying to get Salea back for that.
All I
defense.
know about the 49ers is they got beat by Detroit.
This year.
Oh.
But you guys went home during the championship last time. Oh.
It's not like I'm a Detroit fan or anything. I'm just calling it like I saw it.
Man, I tell you what.
It's all good. I'd rather lose a championship instead of a Super Bowl, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, this is for Curtis Schultz. It would not be me if I didn't say this once Detroit any team is brought up, but fuck Detroit. Fuck them. Okay, that's what up, Curtis Schultz.
We're not Kurt.
Sorry, Kurt.
Rod Zamora says, go Denver Broncos. Bro, fuck out of here with Denver Broncos.
Moto Viper likes Denver Broncos. He sent some Denver Bronco gear to Curtis, and he was wearing it the other night. That's awesome. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so curious. Bull, how much snow did y'all get?
About 2.5 inches, give or take. It wasn't a lot, man. Mixture with ice.
Yeah. Chat, if you got any snow, let us know how much you got. I think we got about the same here. But it started melting off real quick. Like the sun out here in Oklahoma is intense, bro. It's not gonna. It don't even need to be above freezing once that motherfucker cracks, dude. It's hot as shit, dude. Like,
yeah, this time tomorrow, all the snow around here will be gone. It only lasts a couple days.
All right, Pops, how much snow did you get?
I got about maybe negative 3.5.
Negative 3.5.
I got a lot of sunshine and
Snow.
hey man, rep where you're from, bro. Pop, where you at?
In Modesto, California, but from
Modesto.
the Bay Area.
Marcos?
I'm in Lodi, California. 209, motherfuckers.
405. What's up, Bull?
North Kakalaka, North Carolina.
Oh, dude, he might take us all with the kakalaka.
Kakalaka.
Hey, freaking cack. Dude, I don't know if we should just keep rambling for a bit or get people trying to get into the fucking content already. Let me finish my drink.
It's only been a few minutes.
Yeah, me and Pat were kind of talking back and forth for about 5 minutes today, just on like some shit that was running across our head, and I had like, top 10 and this and that, and he was like, look a little more deeper than that, and fucking go with the 2 topics that are on the thumbnail, and then kind of explode into some of that shit later. But one of the topics was that there was the bad toy companies, and that's something that I'll probably like. He was telling me, he's like, just if you bought a bad toy, if it was something that wasn't good, that's a bad toy company. For this conversation for the year of 2024, I couldn't figure out one toy that I got that I was disappointed with enough to say that, oh man, this company sucks. So I'm gonna be kind of like memory on that one. But the other topic was pretty cool. Fucking what was the other topic?
I can definitely talk about the good toys from 2024 because I have quite a few that I was happy with this year. And I'm not just talking about toys in general. I'm talking about a group and collection of toys that I received in 2024 that I think some of the top ones that was made this year. But we can talk about that whenever we hit it up. But I do have a few.
Right.
Bull. So I'll just going to go back and forth with you since you're on blast. And look at this motherfucker, sexy as fuck on this fucking screen. Look at this bitch.
Show us your hair, Bull.
I try.
Hey,
Show us
so
your hair.
it's not necessarily. Oh shit! Hold on. Oh, he's not gonna do it. It's not necessarily the best toys and worst toys. It's the companies. It's the companies as a whole is what they're doing. We're gonna fucking hit on toys and we're gonna smash that shit this week. But for right now, it's just the companies as a whole. So you got.
I have that as well. I have that right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Listed out right here.
Okay, great. So Pop, you're all good. Do you kind of want to, Pop? Do you want to start first because you're a guest and you? Hey, Pop is old school OG here, bro. Show Pop some love in the chat, man. Come on.
All right. So
That's right, baby.
all right. Right now, I really didn't really like, kind of like Marcos, didn't buy anything that I didn't like, not really like. Probably like my unhappiness of a toy came like it was broken, but it's probably like from a company that's like one of the best ones that I've been buying from so far. Only because I would say like Toy Easy makes these like real life like aesthetic transformers, you know, and these are like warships and they do like different like tanks and things like that. They're like real life you know, transformers and vehicles and stuff like that. So it's one just came broken and I was like dissatisfied by that, but I was like, God damn. But my guy hooked it up and you know, he gave me a new one and I was like, all right, cool. You know, give me the replacement piece. And I was like, all right on. But like I said, those it's probably like one of the best companies right now that I've been like buying stuff from. And I'm like, you know, other than Fans Toys or something like that I'm like, wow, this is pretty good shit. You know,
What is that company?
I mean, just, you know, just a little bit dissatisfied that it came broken. And, you know, everybody opens their shit and it's broken and you're like, damn, you know, oh man. But, you know, it's replaced.
Hey, Pop, you mentioned the Toy Easy company, and I've kind of come across some stuff about them, and I want some information. Toy Easy, what have you got from them? What toys exactly?
Okay, I've been collecting their combiner, which is like boats, and you can see like they're all mech'd out and stuff like that. And they come with a grip of accessories. I mean, you got like little hover boats, you got warship, you know what I mean, to go along with it. They come with tons of stuff. Like I get these like little helicopters and things like that, different styles and things, you know what I mean? And they go great with if you got like the Godzillas, you know, if you collect, you know, that's where I've been tripping on lately. But
Yeah.
Hold up real quick. I'll show you some stuff I got. Let me see.
Gotcha.
You got that Godzilla shirt. You got the Godzilla in the background on the wall. What Godzilla did you just show?
Can you all see that?
Yeah, that's nice.
Hold on, let me put that on blast, guys.
So that transforms. It's fucking awesome.
Speak.
You see the boat? You see the boat, and then the missile tank, and then this badass right here is like the rail gun from the Gustav. It's pretty. Like I said, it's real life Transformer stuff, and they make it. And I've been like really happy with it. The builds are really nice. Got die cast. You open it up, you got some heft into it. You know, it gives you that kind of good fan toy feeling. So definitely good company.
So if you're giving them good marks, bro, you're an OG collector like us. So you're into die cast. You're into plastic quality condition. The plastic's on point with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we all know that like plastic and die cast is like a it's a make or break deal, right? You can have no die cast, but it's not break. But if it's cheap plastic, it's fucked, right? You know what I mean? So
it's almost like a model material because the plastic will be kind of thin, but you got all that cast in there and it makes it just fine. It's good shit.
Okay, sweet.
It has a nice shelf presence.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a company. That's how we're gonna do it. That's a company that you found. Was it this year? First time you got from them?
I've been probably buying since like late 2023, probably.
Okay, so
When
basically,
they first started releasing their stuff, I started buying from them.
that's 2024. So Toy Easy. All right, we're gonna kind of go around with some companies we're impressed with, but I need to get caught up with chat. There's a lot of people like TF Fan Page is talking about some of his favorites. We will get to this company, T Fan Page, because he's not wrong, bro. Blockies is a top company. If you don't know about Blockies and Transformers, bro,
They're nice.
you're fucking around. You fuck around and find out, bro, because they got some good shit, man. So shout out to T Fan Page with that. JJ Pierre is in the chat, bro. What is up to JJ Pierre tonight?
I didn't even see you, JJ. What up, JJ Pierre? What up, old school? Sorry.
Okay,
That's great.
so I'm just gonna go through some stuff as we're going through the transition of talking to different people. And if these motherfuckers don't open soon, I'm gonna get pissed. I don't know how to open this shit. Crimson Raptor says Jurassic World Hammond Collection. Okay, I'm gonna fuck up the pronunciation. Carnotaurus and Allosaurus by Mattel are pretty sick. Crimson Raptors gives me lots of insight on what's going on with Jurassic Parks. I don't know a lot about it. So if you're ever wanting to maybe pick up a Jurassic Park item, he's the guy you're going to want to ask, hey, what's up with this? M3 says, I think you're responding to somebody else. Is that true? Studio Series 109 is cool.
No, well, you and I were talking about him yesterday, and then I immediately right off the bat thought about T-Fan because he's the one that showed him up on Kaz's channel. Shout out Kaz, and he was talking about how cool he was, and he does look really good. But that's if I remembered it properly. That was about 5 minutes ago before Pop started talking.
Okay, yeah, dude, that's a hell of fucking good toy that surprised me. Go ahead, Pop.
Just real quick on if we're talking about a company that got some shade on.
Let's say
if I was gonna blast anybody, I would say TFC, just for letting us hang for so long for that last Hunger piece, man. I mean, I want it so bad. I'm still in, but they're just letting us marinate for the longest time.
Yeah, TFC is a company that's a slow roller, bro. So I hear that. But we're gonna get some. We're gonna start with Bull. We're gonna go on and move to Bull after I get caught up with chat. Once we get caught up with chat, we'll continue, guys. Hey, old school is in this motherfucker tonight. What's up, man? We also got Marcos mentioned Kaz, Casual Toy Collector, Bruce Banner. Huge shout out to them. To Kaz and Bruce, bro. Kaz and Bruce put on a good time over there at Casual Toy Collector. They're banging live over there right now, bro. But we're gonna go ahead and man, I'm gonna have to see. Fuck, Marcos, how you fucking open these motherfuckers, dude?
You gotta pinch it like this, Pat. Look.
What is it?
Oh, dude, I'm sitting there fucking with this shit and not enjoying the show. And I'm like, God, dude, this is all I had to do.
It's kid proof.
You're right, bro. Bull, you got you have the floor, bro. Go ahead with one of the things that you liked or disliked from this year.
Well, look what's behind me. If you can tell what that is,
Jada.
Everybody knows what that is. That's Jada Toy Street Fighters. That's a lot of people talk about this.
Right.
A lot of people have been talking about it the whole year 2024. And I have to say it as well. I have the majority of these figures. I have some open, some sealed, as you can see. But it's almost like they just keep getting better and better. And for the price point of the $25, you just can't beat it, man. For the soft goods, the accessories, the paint, the articulation, just everything about these, the presentation of the box, being a little video game arcade. In my opinion, they've hit it out of the park this year, or 2024. And I just feel like some other bigger toy companies could take a page out of their book and revamp what they've been selling versus what these guys are selling. So I got to give them a shout out.
Jada Toys. Yeah.
Oh, you're muted, Pac.
Thank you, sir. Marcos, go ahead with one you like, and you can choose like or dislike. We're just going to keep rolling around until we're done because we have companies like Hasbro, Mattel, Mayfex, Mezco, Jada Toys, McFarlane. Who else? What other kind of company? NECA.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, we're going to touch on NECA with some of their bullshit. They've been fucking.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that.
All right, yeah. Go ahead, Marcos, with some of the things you liked or disliked with the toy companies this year and things you experienced, or you may not experience yourself, but you heard others talking about it. You're like, I don't know about that.
Well, one toy company that I completely fell on or left in the dust was G.I. Joe Classified. I stopped about number 117. I did pre-order the Rattler, so I'll contradict myself a little bit there. But the G.I. Joe Classified got into kind of like when you have G1 Transformers and you know everybody. Then you start getting into G2 and G3 and you're like, okay, I'm out. Then there's Japanime Transformers, and I'm like, I can't keep up with that. So that's what Hasbro Classified did. They started doing, and you guys who have been reading the comics, anybody that's been reading the comics since we were kids, and anybody that's been followed up and said, what are you talking about, man? They are characters well known. I personally don't know them. So I stopped G.I. Joe Classified. So I would say Hasbro lost me on that. And Hasbro also lost me on the mainline Transformers because there's the 3 Zeros and there's all these third-party companies are just have taken over my capacity level of visionary goals to achieve. Hasbro, they've kind of slid off, and I'll give them props. They're badass, but I'll stop them right there. Yeah.
No, you don't have to stop. I just want to say you are segueing into a section we're going to talk about later, a little bit later, like the cycles, right? The trends and the cycles of how we progress, dude. You're hitting right on there, dude. But go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and then I'd say a good company that came across was go ahead, Bull.
Yeah, Bull, go ahead, because you got one. We're going to kind of do one at a time, so everybody gets kind of
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
This just happened to be one that I had queued up, and Crimson Raptor brought it up. I'm not sure if he's talking about the Simpsons line, but I'm pretty sure he might be because he's referenced Jack Specific. And they got the Simpsons brand or the license in 2024, and they put out 2.5 and 5-inch figures and plushes and all this other kind of stuff. But this 5-inch Jack Specific line right here it's not like the best articulation or the best paint, but for what they are, they're great to put on your desk. They're great to just hang out with you. If you like the Simpsons, I think everybody does. I think they're just cool to collect, man. So they have some the regular ones. They're a good price point. I think they're $12.99, and they have some deluxes that are like $20. So they're a good price point. I don't see them a lot in stores. I think other people like them as well. I hope they continue this line, man. I think it's really cool.
Now, I've not seen Jack Specific. Even are they at Target? Are they Walmart? Or are they specific to a toy company?
No, they're at Walmart and Target. They're going to be all those 2.5 and 5-inch like Mario and like Sonic the Hedgehog. Now down they do the Simpsons. So they already have a lot of those I guess IPs that they do really well with.
Yeah. Crimson Raptor says, yes, those Simpson figures are pretty character accurate. They're pretty cheap. Go ahead, Marcos.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go ahead and give it to Pops if he's got another one, or if you do, because I don't have.
Yeah, actually, I do. I want to say, like, one of my last purchases of 2024 was this KO version of the Jetfire.
Oh, dude. Like, okay, let's put him on blast because he's got a fucking hanger.
Like, who wouldn't want this in a fucking box, dude? Honestly,
right now.
Like, it has all the old school emblems of, like, being Macross and stuff on there. The box art is like all OG original from all the way around, dude. Like,
hey, Pop. For those that don't know, like Rod's in the chat, bro. Rod may not know what this is and how you got it. Can you go ahead and say what this is and how you got it?
Okay, this is a KO G1 Jetfire, and like I don't know, I forget what company made it or whatever, but I mean it's like got all the original Macross kind of figure in there. If you look closely, you can see the Macross emblems on there, which Jetfire is actually a very controversial character. in Transformers because they just bought the license. They bought the license to the figure, but they didn't buy the license to the actual cartoon anime figure. So, you know, like since they bought it from another company that already had a show established and everything like that, they forgot to like transfer some of the things over in the original ones. And if you got the ones with the original emblem, that's worth some big old bucks. But
it wasn't there. There was some differences with that as opposed to vintage one. If I remember correctly, was the size exactly the same, or there was something different, bro? What was it?
I have some of the like the Hikaru figure from that actual Macross one in here.
Yeah.
It doesn't look too far off. And what I like what I was going to bring this out for was because of it came with some extra accessories, right? So they got a flight stand in there now. You know what I mean? You got like sorry, alarm was going on. Candied if you like that kind of stuff, the candied armor set if you like.
Candy is slang for clear plastic.
Yeah, good way to put it. Good way to
You know
put
what I
it.
mean? So you know it's and it got all these like flight stand accessories, which got me to almost I want to buy another one, man. You know what I mean?
Where did you get that? Show Z?
No, the homie that used to hook me up.
Okay. I wonder if those are still available because I'll bet you those things are fucking sold out.
Yeah,
But
no, it was really hard, and I called my boy, and he was like, "Hey, I got you. Don't trip."
Okay.
I'm
ahead,
like,
Bill.
"Oh."
If you have a link and if that thing's still available, I'll buy it right now. But I'm pretty sure it is sold out. If you,
I
I can ask him honestly. Maybe I'll try to.
Let me go ahead and get caught up in chat because chat is fucking. We got some bangers in here. We got fucking Prime Diecast and Toys, which who used to be Tuscan TV, which was one of the most badass fucking names of anything I ever fucking heard, whether it was a channel, a rock group, or anything. Tuscan Toys was the fucking shit. And he changed his name to fucking Prime Diecast. But anyway, what's up, homie? Glad to see you in the chat. He says, the worst toy, the new Mad Balls line, some straight bull corn sold at Walmart. Dude, if you know Sam, Prime, Tusk, whatever he may go by, I can hear him talking about the Mad Balls line, bro. He's one of the only people I know talk about Mad Balls.
Can I shout out Jessup LaRue? Because what up, Jessup? He's at Briag 45 said, just had to pop in and say, don't listen to Pac. He doesn't know anything, or excuse me, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Yes, I agree. Hey,
we know that. We know that.
So fuck you, Pac.
That's the kind of moderators I have, bro. We fuck with each other all day long. If you don't got a problem with that, man, I'm sorry, but that's how it goes, bro. Shout out to Jessup, Briag 45. If you've watched any of our IDW Transformer comic videos, that him and Ramrod as I do those with. And every now and then, Jessup Briag will show up on stream. I think last time we talked to him was the Transformers movie. So great to see him in chat, bro. Hope things are good for you, my friend. I gotta hit you up, man. I got that Megatron that needs fixed. I need to go over to your house, and he's good at fixing shit. He's good at coming up shit. He's a smart motherfucker, dude. Let me see what else we got here. So we talked about TFC a little bit with Pop the Trunk, and I know Rod, dude. I go to Rod's house, and he's got TFC Tyrant Megatron sitting like underneath his TV on full blast displays. He loves that fucking toy. Perfect. So, while TFC does have some slow ballers, some things that take a long time to come out, they do have some fire bangers as well. They have that TFC ST Commander, which is basically like Rolling Thunder G.I. Joe Optimus Prime. I think you may have that. Do you have that?
I got it from Pops. Yeah.
Dude, I think that was like one of my most regrets let goes, dude.
Marcos, is there any way you can get that and bring it? It's okay if you can't.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So we'll do this for Rod. Rod Zamora, bro. Rod is a fucking banger. He likes TFC Megatron. He needs to see this toy. Hey, Bull. Rod told me before the show, he's like, you all motherfuckers better make me laugh. I'm like, have you ever not fucking seen a show where we don't have fucking fun?
Who us?
Rod.
Never. Gotta wait for about 30 more minutes.
Oh, hey, it only gets better, bro. Okay, let me put Marcos on
Yeah.
blast.
I remember that, Marcos.
Hey, it's got two little dudes, little Diaclone dudes in the back.
Nice.
It's got the
Yeah,
Perfect.
missiles come up. Got the undo little clasp right here. Come straight up. Multi-directional. It turns the little cab opens up and shit. You put the people in there.
So Marcos, I've restored several GI Joe Rolling Thunders, and the last one I did, Rod bought off me. It's like on display in his room. So that's what that is, Rod. That's Transformer mashup of the Rolling Thunder as a Transformer.
It's really good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I was gonna put it back to.
No, you're good. But do you hear that? Ratchets.
Yeah,
Nice.
Ratchet. It's got, these are metal. The little guys are like the ones that came in. What's Dr. Ockerville? Kind of, but not really.
Dr. Arkville's in G1 cartoon.
The pilot.
Pilot. Yeah, I'll go with Pilot. Yeah, but super cool figure. Oh, these are all metal die cap. It's a heavy figure too. It probably weighs a good 2.5, 3 pounds, if not 4, if not 3 pounds. Yeah, 3 pounds, 2.5.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Awesome. I'm glad you had that on blast to show him, bro, because like I said, I think he's just kind of getting into some of the knowledge of the third party stuff, but he's got a banging ass collection, bro. Vintage, some new stuff. But yeah, let's see. Let me get caught with chat before we hit pop. Oh, I need to do one. Rod says went to Target and the toy aisles were cleared out. If anybody, all of us are used to hunting, right? After Christmas, the first couple months can be slim fucking pickings, bro. The aisles are usually fucking pretty wiped out. Let's see. Crimson Raptors were talking about Pop the Trunk when he was showing Jetfire. The Macross nose cone is much sharper than the G1 Jetfire. And Jetfire is based on, do you remember Love Macross movie? I fucking don't know what you're talking about, bro. No, I do not. Does anybody?
No, if he didn't come on the regular TV, probably not.
Yeah, I'm gonna get caught up with chat and then we'll move on. Meta fact check. Let's see. All right, so I need one of those now. Okay, I knew it, bro. Marcos, Rod says I need one of those now. So Rod, so that was in red and blue. They also make one in green, like the one you have. There's another one that they green, so you can get it in GI Joe colors. When I come over to your place Monday night, I'll show you what's up.
They made that one like 3-4 times, different types.
Yes, they did. Crimson Raptor says, was the Rolling Thunder in GI Joe or just a comic? It was. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was in a cartoon. All I know is the toy is pretty fucking sick, bro.
That was a hell of a play set, dude. That was cool.
Yes, it's big. You're right. Pop Trunk nailed it, dude. It's a play set, bro. Let me go ahead and go with one of the best. So you guys have been doing best. I'm gonna go with what we do: good cop, bad cop. That's why I show no stinking badges. So I'm gonna go bad cop, right? I'm going to go with one of the least favorite toy companies of the year, and that's going to be Super 7.
Oh,
Super 7, a lot of their Simpsons, they fell apart, legs wouldn't stay on. Fucking like, dude, you need to step up your game. That's not just me, bro. A lot of people have a problem with your toys. You need to freaking start doing better, man. So that's one of the worst toy companies of the year for me. And let's see.
I think their Godzilla line is actually kind of decent, not too bad. I mean, I pick and choose from them, but for me it worked a little bit.
You're talking about Super 7?
Yeah.
I would have to say Super 7's G.I. Joe O-Ring line is pretty damn good that they came out with in 2024.
Have you had your hands on?
Yeah, they're all right here. Those are mine.
All right. So when it comes around to you, all right, you can kind of pose up, grab up if you have any of them.
Yeah, I do.
Prime Diecast and Toy says, my favorite toy line, I don't think you can type, 2024 is Chicken Fried Toys, Dime Novel Legends. If you don't know who Chicken Fried Toys is, they are a customizing toy company. When I did the last show at the OKC Fairgrounds, they had a booth set up, Chicken Fried Toys. They're out of Texas. And Prime Diecast had bought one of them. He brought it over to me to show it. Chicken Fried Toys. Look them up, guys. They make great customs. I think it was a 3 3/4 inch figure. Great shit, bro. But we're gonna go ahead and pause on chat, and we're gonna go back to Pop the Trunk because he's next. Whether you got a favorite, whether you got a not favorite, go ahead.
A favorite, as in company or toy or
company. So company can, you know what I mean? It's gonna be favorite or not favorite.
Man, I'm kind of ripped between the four factions that I got. I got Godzilla going, I got Transformers, some He-Man, and then just some hobby stuff going. I would say, SH Figuarts and Hiya Toys actually been doing really good lately with the Godzilla stuff. Unboxing, I just got like this figure right here.
Nice.
Which is the Skull Crawler from Hiya Toys.
Oh shit!
Really cool. It's like from the King Kong versus Godzilla, the one that came out, like the one where he like split in half on the movie, where they showed the Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys watch it, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I watch it.
I like that one. I just picked up another thing too. I'm kind of doing an unboxing for you guys.
Oh shit! Hey, before you do that, can I go ahead and do a shout out here? We have Queen Bee in the house. Woo, Queen Bee, what's up, man?
What up, Queen?
Big Bee. How you doing?
I'm Moto Viper too.
I just got this Monster Bicycle bike guy, dude. Just came in today from about 30 or Mosho Toys. Sorry.
What
I
is
don't know if you like those Robotechs, stuff like that. This guy was from the Commando to the Psycho mech suit.
Is that 10-inch tall?
Yeah, is that 1/6 scale? What is that?
Nah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I got to open it up.
That's a big box. Looks like a 12-inch figure.
Yeah, it's pretty badass. The guy was like, "Hey, I got you right now. Come on!" And it was like fucking sent them the money right away. Here you go.
Perfect.
Sweet. He also sent me this SH Figuarts smoke set, just some like stuff smoking around, things like that, whatever you want to put around the figures and stuff like that. That kind of stuff. But I mean, other than that, I would say this was my Destroyer figure from Godzilla that Super 7 did.
Super 7.
Yeah, it was actually
good.
It's like a big chunk of plastic. Honestly, it feels. I don't know if you guys ever feel like your NECA figures kind of thing. But
how's articulation?
Probably limited a little. Not too bad. I mean, but they don't really move. They're kaijus and stuff like that. They're not like they're doing flying kicks or nothing.
Yeah, no, man, if that works for you. But I want to make sure. I think I already shout out Moto Viper. But if I didn't shout Moto Viper, shout out to Moto Viper in the chat. One of the members on the panel. We're just doing some 4 tonight. I know Moto Viper has some. He also has some good freaking content, some good conversation. We will get him back on this motherfucker real soon, bro. But we miss him, bro. All right, go ahead, Bull. Bull, with anything you want to say. I think Prime Diecast and Toys also agrees Super 7 sucks balls.
Well, I agree with the Super 7 losing the Simpsons IP or line. That's kind of crazy because I didn't buy any of those, but from what I heard, the first couple waves were really good. And then when they lost it, the production value went way down. I don't know if they were just trying to pump stuff out to get it out there before it was done. But I've actually collected a few of the Super 7 Transformers in 2024, and I do really like those. The Soundwave Deluxe, I think it's perfect. I think I'm looking at it right now. I think it's a perfect rendition of the cartoon Soundwave. I think the Grimlock's perfect too. He doesn't transform, but the Grimlock in his Dinobot mode's perfect.
Hey, Bull.
And what?
Last year, the last time we did it, we did top figures of 2023. Wasn't Super 7 Optimus Prime in your top figures of the year for that year?
Yes, it was. He's still one of my top figures. He still chills out in the garage with me because I love the cartoon look of that figure. The articulation's not the best, but I don't care. He's Optimus Prime. He's just a robot standing there. For me, that's my opinion. But I really think that Super 7, they're doing really well with this line right here, the G.I. Joe O-Ring. And for someone like me and many people on this panel and many people in the chat that grew up in the 80s that love G.I. Joe, the real American hero, love the O-rings, I think they're doing a spectacular job. I have a few of them right here. Those are mine right there. I got a few right here. I'll show on my desk so you can actually see them.
Yeah, I'd like you to take me. I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan. If you could take me through like the movements, how the plastic feels and shit.
Now, this one's one of my favorite ones, this Cobra Commander. If that's not Cobra Commander from the cartoon, I'm not really sure what is. Because he is just so money.
What size is that? I can't tell. 3 3/4?
3.75. They're O-ring figures. They have O-rings in them.
Yeah,
You know, they're the same as any other O-ring, you know, but they're
Get a screwdriver. Take one of them bitches apart for us.
no. These are two of the new ones I just found at Target. If anybody doesn't know, this is called a Fatal Fluffy.
Yeah, see,
Look at
I'm
the
not.
size of this thing compared to the other ones. He's ginormous.
Yeah.
And this one is the guy that fights Duke in the movie
Yes.
when they have the headbands on him.
Yeah.
He's a big dude too. Look at him. Just look at that difference in that.
As he should be. I remember that episode.
I just think these things are great, man. Because I love O-rings, you know, and these are really cool because these are really not O-rings that I grew up with when I was a kid.
Hey, Bull, do you have any vintage G.I. Joe O-ring figures?
Yeah, I have quite a few of them upstairs.
Please kind of tell us the plastic variation. Is there a difference in plastic? Was the plastic? Because that's hard. The old ones are very hard and kind of shiny. They feel great.
The only one that I can really tell the difference is the bigger one right here. He feels more hollow. You can almost hear it. And he just feels like the plastic. I don't think the plastic will break. I don't think this plastic will break. I think I can put the weapons in and out of his hand and not have to worry about any thumbs breaking off, which is really cool. It doesn't seem any softer of plastic. It just seems maybe this newer because it's, 35, 40 years later. That Cobra Commander's money, man.
Now, are you ordering these for Super 7 site or are you getting them in Target?
I ordered the Wave 1 from BBTS. I just happened to run into Wave 2, these guys at Target, but they did not have the Serpentor. They have a Serpentor and a Duke from the movie because the Duke from the movie is the Duke that fights him in that battle royale scene that Cobra Commander Destro is doing. And the Duke actually comes with the controlled headband that you can take on and off, which I think is really cool.
Moto Viper says, old school Joes feel chunkier, if that makes sense. Yes, it does, sir. Very much. That Serpentor figure, I got an email earlier this week from Super 7 with that. Serpentor, the version 1, that is in my all-time top 5 O-ring figures. And I'm very curious how they did that, right? Now, it's one thing seeing it online, seeing it through somebody's fucking camera that kind of stretches things, kind of fucks it up. But I'm really curious. If you guys find one in the store, let me know, bro. I want to see what that is. I love that figure.
If he's anything like this Cobra Commander, man, he's money. I'm telling you, this thing's money.
All right. Okay, Marcos, go ahead with anything that was kick ass, what you're disappointed in. Continue on, bro.
Well, Super 7 for me, I own two. I own Silverhawks, the girl. What is her name? The woman, actually. The woman.
I don't know. Pop, do you know? I don't know.
So, anyway, in Silverhawks, the cartoon, the
No.
I know, and I should know it anyway. And Super 7 Cobra Commander, and he's still in the box. So because he looks so good with all his little accessories around him. So I think they put on a really good presentation. And I wouldn't get Super 7 to play with them like to articulate, take photos with. They have they're like almost like a 5-point articulation, if not 5-point articulation. So Super 7 was probably a lackluster thing for me to look into and delve into, but I'm like Bullwinkle's got the lineup of that what he has, and when he showed that taller figure, the dude that's got the headband on, that brings back a lot of nostalgia. I was like, oh shit, I'd like to have that, but I'd probably get that in 1/12 scale or something, but I probably would not. But that's cool, and I do dig that. I think that's pretty neat.
And let me clarify this one more time. These are just our opinions. It's my opinion. It's Marco's opinion. It's Bull's, Pop. It's whoever's in the chat. Man, it's just our opinion. If you like something, man, stick with it because that's what makes you happy, right? Yeah. So it's just opinions, man.
Want somebody say something?
Well, no.
Oh, okay.
Something.
I'm not looking at the chat. What?
No, it's one of the disclaimers I wanted to hit off the beginning with another. This is not a kids show,
Hey, Crimson Raptor, he asked, is the O-Ring Joe's just a nostalgia kick, like how the G1 Transformers are for us? Yeah, it is. I mean, the G1 that's a nostalgia kick for me as well, just like the O-Ring figures are. It's the same thing, And don't get me wrong, I have some of the newer, more articulate, like 4-inch GI Joes. I have my old school O-Ring Joes from the 80s. I got these new ones. I have the classified GI Joes, and I love them all, man, because GI Joe's GI Joe.
Yeah. Another part of that question is I love the 25th anniversary line and 3.75 inch GI Joe figures. Yep. Because I never had or watched anything 80s G.I. Joe. So the 25th anniversary, they were cool, right? They put the stuff back on the cards. It was OG cards. Kind of, we had been through Spy Troops. We had been through Valor versus Venom. They hit us with 25th anniversary. 25th anniversary was nostalgic, but the figures aren't real great. They have what I like to call diaper crotches. So I think maybe these Super 7 figures might be better than the 25th. They had scaled the 25th down too with tiny heads and shit, but they were just kind of hitting on our nostalgic feels, right? The 25th figures weren't the best, but it looks like those Super 7 O-Ring Joes are a little bit better proportion than the 25th, but the 25th came out in 07. So you're talking about different technology well on. So I hope we did the best we could to answer your question, bro. Mm-hmm. And we had somebody else that popped in the chat, bro. We got to say, hey, what's up to Brian King, man? Brian King says, hey, Pot. Yes, what's up, man?
So Brian King.
Hey, man, he's always hitting in the chat. Yeah. Briag and Crimson got some stuff going back and forth, so we'll keep that off there. They can talk. Let's see, who's next? Who went?
I just talked about Super 7 real quick, so that was the last thing about Cobra Commander, and I should have looked her up.
Oh, okay. So after you go, I go, right?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
So I know you guys are kind of talking about, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go with one of the best toy companies of the year.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's Blockies. Dude, I'm telling you, if you like scale, if you like just something to fiddle with, if you like something, if you're a visual whore, right? So Hasbro makes a line called Titans. They're big figures, they're city bots, they're city formers, right? These little freaking Blockies, they're built well. The small ones got light up eyes and shit. I'm really impressed with them. You can scale them with your big city bots. If it's important to you to have a Titan here and scale down there. Bro, I saw a nice display of them in Wichita, Kansas earlier this week, and I was just blown away. They got so many different sizes. They got Galaxy, they got Classic, they got some bigger ones. If you like action figures that are Transformers, these do not combine. I'm sorry, these do not transform, right? You got to put them together. Dude, I'm telling you, I seen they look fucking money. I like what they're doing. I think they're bringing in some new life on Transformers. So blockies for me.
I'd like to piggyback off that. I don't have any of those, but I was very intrigued because I shop a lot from BBTS, and they just recently came out with a bigger version of those blockies, and they have light up eyes. So I ordered a 7-inch Optimus Prime. It's in my pile of loot, and I have the Megatron on pre-order. So when that Megatron hits, I'm having both shipped, dude.
Yeah.
And they are money. They
Dude,
look really good.
It should have been about $35.99 for that.
The Optimus Prime was 50. The Megatron was cheaper, I think. I think he was like 35. For whatever reason, the Optimus was more.
Go on to Blocky. I'm going to get you in, Marcos. Go into blockies.com. You can get them cheaper. So I went into blockies.com and I want to make an order, and I just started selecting things that I wanted because they got so many different blind boxes, so many different series. The more I ordered, they would reduce the price of everything.
Oh, nice.
Dude, blockies.com. You're going to save some money, bro. Go ahead, Marcos.
Shout out to Griffin. Thank you, Griffin. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel, man. T-Fan page has been doing those blockies, and I thought they were called blokies. Like, hello, bloke.
Me too, bro.
So they'll forever be blokies to me, but it makes sense that they call them block. But I have not seen the small ones. T-Fan, forgive me, but I don't know if I've watched any videos of those because they have no interest to me. But they're badass. They look really good. But I've got a couple from some of the older company, like I think it's Good Smile. Good Smile did a gold Megatron G1, hella short, but a big bucket head. Almost looks like you could bobble his head, but he's tight as fuck, dude. Starscream looks fucking amazing. Their eyes light up too and shit. So, but those are old school. So I have just a couple of those, not the ones you guys are talking about.
Blockies have released a pack, and it's like 5 figures, and they're all gold. It's one of their packs, so that's something. Yeah, they're all gold, bro. They did that.
They're smaller though. I think they're like 2.5 inches or something like that, right?
Yeah. But I gotta give a shout out to Griffin as well. Griffin, we are streaming on M3 Reviews channel and my channel as well. This is 3 Live 405 podcast. It's this 3 Live stream, so you may see some comments there, and you may not. You may, hey, where'd that comment come? We're streaming on both channels, and we gotta get a fucking huge shout out right here,
Sammy.
Sam the Newsman, bro. Like, scared money don't make no money. Woo, Sam Newsman, bro.
Hey, what up, Sam? Good to see you, Sam. Hey, Griffin, I'm going to put the link in my chat so you can grab it and jump over here.
Yeah. When we do these, Griffin, we just stream to both channels. So that's kind of how we do it. What's up? Let's see.
Hey, Pac, you were correct. The Megatron is $34.99, but for whatever reason, the Optimus was $50. I'm not sure why.
Going to Blockies, he should be. I could have ordered him for $35.99 too.
I could have been something that BBTS did for the version 1, just to charge extra money.
BBTS has got to get a little bit of money, right? They got overhead and shit. So, yeah, I can see that, bro. But I'm telling you, Bull, man, they impressed me. And I'm an old school Transformer collector. I've been collecting Transformers since 99 as an adult, bro. I was very impressed with them.
If I like these two well enough to where I buy more, I'll definitely would go to the site directly if it makes more sense.
Yeah, dude, I went through and just did them all, and I'm like, fuck, they're taking money off every one because I'm ordering more. You know, when you go to a toy show and you're like, hey man, I want to buy this, fucking this, right? And you got a group of shit. Yeah. Every time they come to me, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna reduce this price, reduce this, because you're buying in a bulk, right? You're buying multiple. They do that. So one of the best one of the best companies of the year for me, hands down. We might need to take I got freaking pissed, bro. Like, who's next? Marcos, that stuff started kind of hitting me about 25 ago. Good. So short-term memory starts going a little bit, but I'll be all right.
Bull's next. Bull's next for his favorite.
Okay. So Bull, I want to
talk about it. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get these to work. If I have to jump back in, and if I jump back out and jump back in, I will.
Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Bull, go ahead.
I gotta give a big shout out to Ramen Toys, and you can see in the background here I have the Tiger Ramen Racer.
Mm.
And not only do I have the Tiger one, I also have the regular Ramen Racer. And you can see them both right here. And you can see them both. Where's that other picture? Right here. And I have to let everybody know I'm super impressed with the vehicle, the quality. I'm really glad that someone decided to make those. I got the Ramen Racer, the black car, on a fluke for people that don't know, because I ordered the Tiger one, and they ended up shipping me the black Ramen Racer. And I was like, I contacted them and said, hey, you shipped me the wrong one. You also didn't ship my accessory pack that I got to upscale the black Ramen Racer, but I still wanted that if I wanted to upscale the General Lee, the Tiger one. And I want you guys to know they ended up air shipping me one. I got here like 2 days. They sent me the correct Tiger General Lee one, and they asked me, hey, do you mind paying a little money for it? They threw out a number that was well below retail of what I paid for the
I
original.
remember what it was.
What?
50.
It was 80. It was 80.
Damn it.
It was $80.
remember-
And I told them yes, and they never once sent me an invoice ever. And it's not on my account and that I have with them, nothing. So they basically, I bought one, got one free because they sent me the wrong one. And there's not too many toy companies that would do something like that. And he's not a Hasbro. He's not a Mattel. Not knocking him. He's great. He does some wonderful stuff. Things that they probably would never do. He takes the ball and runs with it. Thank goodness for that for collectors. So I just had to give him a shout out, man. And plus those two things, they're immaculate. And I'll point this way because they're right there.
Yeah.
They're right there because they're immaculate, dude. So shout out to Ramen Toys. You were perfect in 2024, bro. And I cannot wait to get the van because I did pre-order, and it should be shipping soon. I should be getting it fairly soon, the 18 van, and I cannot wait to get that. Now I just have to figure out what figures to put in there.
Brian King says, I pre-ordered the black ramen van, and Sam Newsman says Ace gets it. And where they gets it, where they get it is customer service. So that's phenomenal customer service. And we want to show these toy companies what's good customer service, because I'm going to bounce. I think Pop might be next. I'm not sure. But I'm going to bounce to somebody on the backside who could not complete good customer service like Ramen. NECA Toys. So NECA Toys had problems this year, bro. And they sent out wrong stuff to the wrong people. And their version of good service was, hey, you need to send that back to us or you'll be banned from our site. You can't buy anything. Dude.
What the heck?
Oh, bad business. It was really odd.
Bad business. NECA gets one of the worst toy companies of the year from me.
Wow. They also said in the emails that they sent 2 different emails. Now, they didn't send me one because I didn't order this playset that they did, the lab, the Donatello's lab. And what they did is it was a pretty expensive project, like $300 for this thing. And I collect NECA turtles. I have almost every single one of them. But I did not back the lab, and I did not back the turtle layer because I thought it was overpriced. I can make one out of foam board if I needed to, and buy some 3D printed ones from 3D printers on Etsy or eBay for a fraction of the cost if I needed to. But what they did is they shipped people 2 at a time instead of 1. And then they asked for those people to send those back to them. And if they didn't send it back to them, it could hurt their chances of ever buying anything from their website again. And then they came back and said, if you don't ship it back to us, we're going to charge you again. We're going to charge you for that product. So I don't know how it ever turned out. Like I said, this is only from what I hear, and all of us heard this in the toy community. I didn't buy it. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened going forward. I don't know if they actually charged people or people that, because how many people, they might have gave it to one of their friends, or they might have sold it, or maybe they didn't receive it. Maybe they didn't receive it. Who knows?
What if they opened it through the box the fucking way, dude?
Yeah.
Like fucking that is the wrong way to do business. NECA, you fucking suck. You have a lot of stuff that looks cool, but everybody is defined by their character. What do you do when your character is in check, right? You had the opportunity to say they fucked up. When you fuck something up, you take it on the chin and you make it right with whatever fucking category or demographic or whatever the fuck it is that you fucked up on.
I have to admit, though, I was really thrown back and taken off guard by that character. I was like, that NECA did what? What did NECA do? That's got to be a mistake. That's not NECA. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of those guys that work for NECA that are in the toy community bouncing from live stream to live stream, you know, talking about their toys. They seem down to earth. They're the people that run the company or maybe sculpt the figures. And you watch these people over a couple years on different podcasts and things. And then you hear it from a company standpoint. And you're like, that's not NECA. Really? That's what they did? You know? So, and I don't know if anybody else felt that because I was like, wow, I can't believe they did that. But like I said, I don't know the outcome.
Yeah, that's good experience. That's a really good experience. But go, Pops, what were you showing? It's what's your favorite company, right?
I gotta get through chat too after Pop goes, right?
Yeah. Well, what was that you were showing? Oh, you're muted.
Turn on your mic, Pop.
Sorry, I was opening that Moss-Feta figure.
We appreciate the mic silence then. Thank you.
So, I mean, if everybody was asking like how big it was.
That's nice. Yeah.
What?
Dude, this is like hefty. If you bought it yet or you want to get it, it's nice.
What is that exactly? A mecha suit? A mecha suit for 1/18 scale?
It's like I want to say he's maybe about 10 inches, maybe.
No, but what fits in his head? Like a pilot is wearing it as a suit, or a pilot's driving it in the head?
He's a rider, right? And then it becomes like he combines with the cycle.
Oh, wow.
And it becomes like a mech figure kind of thing.
Sick. That's dope, dude. Oh man, sometime tonight you guys got to see this motorcycle that Mark Osprey fucking showed, man.
Oh, it's good.
Just like something like that.
Do you have them?
It's pretty cool. I've never owned one before, but I can tell you this is nice. Just opening it up.
Oh, his face shield is the headlight, huh? When he sits down on it and gets down.
I'm not sure.
Oh,
this is my first one, brother. This is my first one right here, so I'm just like in awe right now. It's like, oh shit, pretty tight.
That's great.
I like it right off the bat. You know what I mean? It's a badass figure. If you're trying to get one, it's nice.
So you like that company, obviously. Is that the first thing from that company that you got? Yeah.
So let me see. It's Mocho Toys.
Okay.
Konami, Crunchall, Harmony Gold. It has all those like little shout outs on there.
And you got that from I'm stupid. It's Robotech. It makes complete sense. So sorry. My brain.
Yeah, it's like this second generation or third generation, whatever.
Cool. Yeah.
Much in the lore, but
okay. I'm gonna go through chat a little bit, guys.
Cool.
Let's see.
Do y'all get any of the Devastators from Henchlice?
Oh my god, dude! I saw Gary on display in Wichita earlier this week. Dude, I didn't know they came with the fucking trumpets, dude. Dude, they're sick. Marcos is a huge Devastator fan. Are you getting those fans toys, Marcos?
I had both of them on pre-order. It was a total of like $800, right? And I was like, man. And this was when they first announced that they were going to be released, right? Or excuse me. Anyway, long story short, I called and I canceled the order the next day. Like I did it at night when I was drinking, and the guy was asking me, it's tfsource.com. He was pretty cool talking to me. He's like, why are you doing this? Because it's gonna be hard to get later. I said, man, I really love Fans Toys, and Devastator's my favorite character. Like he's a motherfucking badass. But they took 5 years to finish Superion, and they haven't finished fucking Minosaur yet. And if I jump on the Devastator wagon, shame on me. You know, I might be like 90 and shit, man. And then one day they'll have the patient collector waits is what Profit Director says. You know, just be patient. It'll be some crazy something's gonna happen, and I'll own him, but not right now.
Oh, shout out to Profit Director, bro. He hasn't jumped in tonight, but shout out to him.
Yeah.
Marcos. So how I would look at them, he was so good. Just keep, you know what, in your minds, be like, you know what, it may take them a long time to finish. Maybe I'm wondering if they do finish. For the cartoon bot mode alone, you got to have them, dude. Dude, they're fucking badass. So in your mind, be like, hey, I could use them for the small bot modes. They're tight. Nobody's been able to touch what they did with that. I was like, yeah, damn, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Crimson. I was pretty proud of myself.
We say I gotta check it.
He said, "Amen, Marcos. You almost fell for it." I agree.
Yes, that store that I went to in Wichita is called Hero Haven. I always forget. Me, Rod, and Rolo, which is just a few of us around here. We went up there and we checked it out, dude. But yeah, it's pretty dope. Let me see, dude. That's like 12-inch. Amen, Marcos.
Yeah.
You almost fell for it.
Now, would you guys have your scrapper with the closed-in backpack or the full-on like shovel?
The shovel.
The shovel. Oh,
dude, like, oh my god, they're sick, dude. So go ahead. Okay, so who went last?
It was Pop, so it would be my turn for the favorite.
Well, if Pop went, it's Bull's time. It's Pop, Bull, you. Okay, so
he went with the wrong.
Okay, we're off rotation.
Hey, M3 can go. Go ahead, M3.
Yeah, go ahead, Marcos.
Oh, hey, so I brought this out because it was going to be a fucking favorite line that I really wanted to delve into because of the beauty, the sheer detail in leather. This is a small 1/12 scale doll. They did her face and her accessories so fucking cool.
Ooh.
And then I have her like this with the ghost, or like a ghost fucking. Thrace Wraithhailer by Mythic Legions, and shout out Moto Viper was saying this is his favorite line of all year. Look how gorgeous that is. It's got wire cape. She wears this, but it hides her too much. So I felt it could be its own entity, like Doctor Strange had his cape. You know, this little glass ball right here is dope. It's translucent, so the light comes through it. It's got gold. The leather that is her face. She comes in their face sculpt is absolutely beautiful. She's from the gray people, you know. Look at her eyes, that paint detail, the way that they did her hair. Look, she's straight out of like Game of Thrones. And I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I respect it, and I like dragons. I like the whole lore. All this stuff is right up my alley, man. She's fucking beautiful. I won't say why I chose not to because I don't want to disrespect her. I've had her for a while, so she's like, okay, you can bring me out of the cabinet, but don't talk shit on me like you always do. I said, all right. So she's
nice,
beautiful figure. So they would have been probably my top company. They would have been my top companies. What I'm getting at. Yeah.
So face sculpts are very, very important. You could have the best construction, whether it's action figure, transformer. They fuck up that face sculpt. For me, it'll kill it. It'll kill the whole thing. So that face sculpt was on point, dude. All right. So we're gonna get back on track because I've went twice. Bull, you've gone twice? Yeah. Pops went twice.
Maybe 3 times. I think I went 3 times too.
Maybe. Like I said, I'm having fun, having some drinks. My memory is going.
I could definitely go right now if you need somebody to go.
Hey, bro, do your
all
thing,
right.
Man.
And this is kind of ironic because we just talked about how bad of customer service this company did, and this company is NECA. But I am a NECA collector. Even though they did what they did, I still have to shout out a new line that they did and started in 2024. And if you can look behind me, it's called the Ben Cooper line. And if anybody that grew up in the 80s, you should know exactly what that is. We all wore those. Those are little plastic masks with a little like thin plastic, almost trash bag type outfits you know, that typically we weren't really dressed up like it. If you can tell on there, you know, Gizmo had the face, but it didn't have the Gizmo body. It just showed Gizmo on the chest, and we didn't care. We liked those. So, and they're NECA, so they're not going to articulate like Spider-Man, but they do what they do, and it brings back a lot of nostalgia to me, based off of just growing up, going trick or treating with, you know, friends and family and cousins and things like that. So, you know, I just had to start collecting these, and I got the first wave from BBTS, really enjoyed them, and I just happened to run into the second wave in Target, and I got a couple of the glow in the dark ones from NECA coming. But I will show one right here. So, I mean, you can tell by the picture, those are mine, but actually, so you can see them.
Oh yeah. Haha.
I mean, see, it's got the hair in the back and has the little mask and like the little rope thing or little whatever those are called, like the little stretchy things that would go around.
Yeah, like the elastic band.
Yeah, like the elastic band and stuff. I mean, the only thing that would make these better is if the actual mask would come off and they would have sculpted faces underneath there, because you really can't tell.
That would be cool.
You know, and some of them come with like these little bags here, but other ones come with a better accessory, like the old school type, you know.
Yeah. Hey, Prophet would say, like, did they escape the mines?
Yeah. So they're really cool to have, man. I just kind of, like I said, nostalgia hit in. I liked them, started collecting them, and next thing I know, I got like 14 of them, man. And they all came out in 2024 too. So.
Yeah.
Want to give them a shout out. We're gonna beat them up. I definitely want to give them a shout out because these things are really nice.
Yeah, that is cool. I saw them at the did I see them at Target? Well, not that I mentioned it, but
you probably did.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably saw them. I've only seen them at Target only,
Okay.
and on BBTS and
the collector's corner.
Sam Newsman says the Ghost of Christmas Past is one of my faves this year.
Have you seen that, Pat?
No.
Oh,
No,
it's just like that Mythic Legions, that Thrace Braithwaite that I just showed. She's got 4 arms, and she's got switch out faces, like, and she turns hella scary. She's got like this long white flowing dress, dude. She's pretty dope. Yeah, shout out.
Nice. Moto says Dungeons and Dragons and Barbarians and medieval shit is killer, and I will definitely agree with that. I was fascinated by that kind of stuff when I was young, bro, for sure. Let's see. I think I'm all caught up now. We're going to go. So we have a whole nother topic, and I'm getting fucking destroyed right now. So I want to make sure we get to our topic. So everybody, 2 more, whether it's best or worst. So we'll start with Pop, Bull, Marcos, and then I'll finish it up, and we'll go to our next topic.
Perfect.
Go ahead, Pop. If you have a best or worst toy company this year, continue on. Your mic's muted.
Muted.
Honestly, right now, I pretty much spilled everything right now. I mean, pretty much. I would say it just depends on what I'm tripping on at the moment. You know what I mean? Like SH Figwarts right now, or SH Monster Arts. That's where I'm at with the Godzillas, and just kind of binding. Like I guess is on the other topic of like how you're progressing as a collector. It's molding the hobbies with your passion. You know what I mean? Like molding passions together, and that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Bull.
What I'm going to do right now is knock both of these out really quick. The first one I want to talk about comes from Hasbro, and I'll just pop this back here so you guys can take me off. Take my ugly mug off of here. Hold on.
That's a cool playset. I remember you getting part by part.
Well, I'm not really going to talk about the playset. The playset's cool, but that's what I want to talk about. These O-ring Ghostbuster figures, man. These things are great. Once again, they're O-ring figures. So nostalgia for me, just like G.I. Joe is. And when we were all kids and we watched Ghostbusters, we wanted these type of figures right here. We wanted these guys. We wanted them just like G.I. Joe. We would have put them in our G.I. Joe vehicles. Give us an Ecto-1 and these things, they would have hung out with their G.I. Joes. And it just happens to be that the Playmobil Firehouse, it doesn't scale 100% to the 3.75 O-rings, but it does well enough where the Ecto-1 can actually fit in the Firehouse. You can shut the actual doors to the front of it. It's just really cool, man, that they created this. So I have to give a big shout out for 2024 for these guys. Just the Ecto-1 along and the Ford Ghostbusters, man. They're just money.
And that's Play School?
No, these are Hasbro.
Those are Hasbro. That is so awesome that they did that. And the faces are damn good.
And I can't talk enough about them, man. If you like Ghostbusters, you will like this.
So shout out Hasbro.
Yep. So shout out Hasbro.
I got to set them right now in rotation for the toy shows. I got the 4 O-ring figures.
Nice.
Right on. Right on.
And the second thing, if I can just go really fast and knock it out, this is the last one I want to talk about anyway, is I really want to talk about Mattel and what they did with He-Man Motu Origins cartoon collection in 2024. Like, they destroyed it, man. Like, I love He-Man, and I know Pac loves He-Man, and I know either you love He-Man for the toys, or you love He-Man for the cartoon, or you just happen to be that person that loves both of them. You know, but I loved playing with the toys as a kid, but I loved the cartoon. That was my He-Man. But I was okay that the figures didn't look like the cartoon. That was okay for me because I used my imagination. I was, 10 years old, 8 years old, whatever, 9 years old. So when they made these cartoon figures and they're better articulation and the legs are straighter and they're not that bowed leg and they're actually taller, like these things are almost 6 inches tall.
Hey, Bull.
They are my He-Man.
Hey, Bull, leave that up and continue on in a second. But Marcos.
Yeah.
Brother, when you see Skeletor, what comes to your mouth?
Fuck you, He-Man.
That's perfect.
Go ahead, Bull.
I don't have to say anything else, man. You see them; they're great, dude. They're just, I have Castle Grayskull and I have Eternia, and when I put that Eternia out, the cartoon collection will be hanging out in my Eternia. And I like the Motu Origins. I have almost all of them, but they're nothing compared to the colors and the way these guys look like they jumped off the cartoon and jumped on my table.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Those do look really good. And if you look at, that's a great shot, a great picture. The way you arrange it is symmetrical, really nice. It looks like they're standing on Hollywood Hills.
Oh my God. Man. Hey, is that the segue to talk about that?
Marcos, yeah. I didn't have you visible. Man, just for everybody that don't know, Rod, all the new people, Marcos, one time on blast, bro. Come on. Here it goes. Do it.
Wait, what am I doing?
He's doing
Skeletor.
Oh, yeah. Man, I swear, dude. Fury, man. Hey, the only reason why we do that is because Pac's the one that came out with that bridge. Like, when I was a kid and I used to play with my fucking figures and shit, and I'd be like, "Here, fuck He-Man, fuck you, He-Man." He would do it and shit. That's how he. And then he started saying it and shit, man. And fucking crazy, man.
Oh, I had a Snake Mountain. If anybody knows anything about a vintage Snake Mountain, it's got a microphone that tries to make you sound evil. So I'd be in my room. I would just be saying that, "You, He-Man," and it would echo. And I got my ass beat for that because my grandparents came in, heard me saying that. Yeah, I got the belt good for that one, bro. That's good. But dude, it's like any time I can do a show and I get a fuck you Pac or I get Marcos to the Skeletor. What else could you ask for, bro? Real quick before Marcos goes, because we're wrapping it up.
I'm with Pop, actually.
Pop went. Pop has. Are you excited as I am for the SH Monster Arts 1986 Anguirus? Sorry if I fucked that up. Coming this year.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, they've been waiting for a very long time for Angus. But that's gonna be some shit. I would like to see how it is, how it articulates. Uh, hopefully it holds together. You know, a lot of times some of the Godzillas they'll just like you hold them and like the tail will fall off or something falls off. But I mean, if you're trying to, that nice sculpt and the actual, looking good of it, you pay for the quality of it. But
Cool.
hopefully they do it right.
We got we got another one of those bangers who just showed up in the chat, bro. Mark Cosplay. Scared Buddy don't make no money. Woo! Mark Cosplay is in this bitch. He says, I know someone who had a Snake Mountain. Yes, you do. Me, bro.
That's awesome.
All right.
What up, Mark Cosplay, the most talented
people.
photographer on the planet. Check out his Instagram and look at all those fucking pictures he did of Cammy. She's fucking amazing, and he did some great fucking shots, man. Shout out Mark Cosplay. Very talented.
Yeah. All right, really dude. Good. Marcos, they got the horns, bro, from the movie.
That is so cool.
The horn is die cast, bro. I was like, oh, nice.
That's perfect.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my gosh!
I banged it against the head, and it's all ding ding. I was like, oh hell no, it's die cast. Oh shit.
That is fucking perfect,
bro. For the bots, Marcos, you got to get him just for that, dude. I was so impressed. I'm gonna have one for myself. I'm gonna have
what's the rig I showed earlier? Optimus Prime, and I'll trade you that, Pops.
For the horn, just the horn.
Yeah, just for the horn, dude.
You gotta take it, Pop.
I want to tap it in. Everything, dude. It's gold.
Yeah. I'll be at your house tomorrow.
All right.
Hey, man, I got to do it because I could hear him say it. But Mark Cosplay says, "Oh man, shit! I told you, man." So Marcos was in the middle of go. Marcos, it's your turn. Last round of this.
I literally was done with that conversation. We weren't really going over the top. I guess my one of the top companies, and I'll leave it here, is the newfound Starman. And because Mark Cosplay's here, and I was looking over there, and I was like, dude, what are you talking about? That would be probably the top company for other than my doll here from the Danny Chu. If you go to she's a smart doll, she's like 24 inches tall, but I haven't bought anything else from that line. And she's actually better than Starman. I'd say that would be my company of the year because she makes me the most happiest when I walk around and I look at all my stuff. That's fucking, but Starman, because Mark Cosplay's here, Starman is very, very, we were fucking with her last night, dude, posing her and doing all kinds of stuff. Highly well detailed in the face. Amazing. But yeah, I have to give her the most props. You, LL.
Yes.
I have one more.
Dude, knock it, bro. Hit it.
I have to give a big shout out to somebody's 40th birthday this year.
Oh shit! What's today? Oh, I know what day it is. I remember.
Optimus Prime's 40th birthday. Or last year, 2024 40th birthday. So that's why, if you guys realize, they pushed out a lot of Optimus Primes in 2024. And I just happen to be one of those crazy collectors that got a lot of them. So these are the Optimus Primes that I picked up in 2024. Now, one of those is a remake over there to the left. It just happened to show up in Target, and I grabbed it. And he's a really good Optimus Prime, except his ankles are really bad. I'm gonna tell you what, man. I haven't opened up that 86 Optimus Prime yet, but I've watched multiple videos and multiple people, and I think that's going to hit a lot of people's top 10, maybe top 5, maybe top 3, maybe top 1 Transformer for regular Transformers. It's not third party. Then you got Mattel that jumped in with Hot Wheels. They had a regular Hot Wheel. Then they had the Hot Wheel underneath it right there is the one that transforms, which is phenomenal. That Optimus Prime right there in the front, that's the Retro Collection Optimus Prime Walmart exclusive. that's just like any other Optimus Prime that they remade since 1984, except it has the retro G1 color scheme to it. The missing link. Go ahead.
Well, you jumped right into that. And we'll talk about that, bro. Jeffrey Lockhart just jumped in the chat and he says, "Missing link Optimus Prime, double exclamation, dope, double exclamation."
Yeah,
very much so. Go ahead.
You can see him right there. The one that I have open missing link is the 02 version. I didn't open up the 01 that's up a long way, so I did buy both of those missing links, but they're great, dude. I mean, if you grew up in 84, 85, 86 and you grabbed an Optimus Prime, you would have loved it to have the articulation that this one right here has. It's phenomenal, man. And they got me hooked. I think I'm gonna buy more of those missing link Transformers. But just want to give a big shout out to Optimus Prime and the people that made him. And you can see the Optimus Prime 1 right there to the right, which is a really, I like the Optimus Prime from the 1.
Hey, Bull, give the so that's the $25 Studio Series price point Transformers 1 movie Optimus Prime. There's a price point that's down like $5, $19.99. There's a Transformers 1 Orion Pax. Give that thing a shot, bro. I was kind of
impressed with that. I have it. I didn't put it in here, so I actually purchased 11 Optimus Primes in 2024.
Wow. Okay, gotcha. I want to make sure that you knew about that, bro.
And the his energy axe is a different color. I think it's yellow, right? Or is it a different color blue? It's
what are you talking about?
The fig that you were talking about, the one fig.
Oh, see, the Transformers 2 series has like yellowing gray. That's what they designed it as. I think the other one's more true gray.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man, Optimus Prime, had to give him a shout out. I'm done. That's plenty of shout outs for toy companies this year or last year.
Then I'll be the last one for this, and we're going to segue after I go into cycles and trends of a toy collector. But worst toy company of the year, I have another one. Other one was Super 7. Now I'm going to go with McFarlane. Yes. McFarlane DC Multiverse, you just rehash trash. Like, you have some decent figures, but when I go to the store and I look at a figure and it looks like it's just fucking plain ass with a diaper on it.
Hey, and they're always like this.
Oh, like, my God, dude.
Shit, dude.
Oh, like when you put them in an action pose in your box and your figures are not very articulated, you look like a fucking asshole. Okay? Yes. Jesus Christ. This motherfucker, he released a whole bunch of shit in the beginning with vinyl capes. Now he's re-releasing this fucking shit with cloth capes. And everybody's like, fuck, I gotta buy this again. But that's what we're going to talk about too. Cycles and understanding a toy collector and how he changes. McFarlane, bro, your articulation sucks. A lot of your sculpts suck. Your tactics suck. Like, worst toy company of the year was Super 7. And like I said, these are our opinions. Everybody's got different opinions. If somebody's got a different opinion, think they're the best company of the year, good for you because you're happy. Go ahead, Marcos.
The McFarlane Bat Cycle with what's her name? We talked about it earlier when we did this 6 months ago. We were talking about like 6 months where you at with your collection kind of thing. And that's the what's her name? Kate? No. Shit. Mark Cosplay. What's her name? What's up, Skydro Walker? But that I have to take everything that you said back because of that individual toy. But for 2024, that's the only one I bought, I believe, of McFarlane. So that one held it, but just like with Mythic Legions, didn't buy any more.
Bro, so we got a couple shout outs in this chat, man. We have, hey, we got Skydro Walker, also from the 405, bro. Throw up 405. What's up, man? Good to see you in this motherfucker. Hey, Sergeant Curtis Schultz, who we have on here from time to time, who we are on hold. We still need to finish our best and worst Marvel movies with Sergeant Curtis Schultz, and I haven't forgot you, bro.
Curtis, I'm giving you a big lickery kiss.
That's fucking gay.
Curtis. Yeah.
Mark Cosplay is saying you're referring to Anne Hathaway Catwoman.
Yes.
On the motorcycle.
Ooh, thank
yes.
you.
Yes, sir.
Dope.
Prime Diecast Toy says Flash Keaton is good. Okay. Like I said, good if it makes you happy.
Mhm.
Mark Cosplay says Marvel Legends has the worst crotch for females. That's very unfortunate. Because when it comes to a female, what do you need? You need a good what?
Camel
Ass.
toe.
A good
Oh
ass.
shit!
You need a good what?
Ah,
A good what?
Cheers. Okay. Let me get caught with chat again. I'll go with my last one. Okay, so best toy company of the year. You got to know third party stuff. When I say that, I'm giving it away. Fans Toys. Fans Toys has had some solid fucking releases this year. Their shit's only getting better. Nobody is better in the world of Transformers. Doesn't matter what's Takara. And shout out to Takara. They made some fucking great shit, dude. Hasbro. Blockies. Who makes the other build a kits? Fuck. Blockies and somebody else. Yellow Park. Okay, so all those companies. Fans Toys is killing you. They're burying you, bro. Their shit is on point.
Yeah. Real quick. And everything that Pac said, every company he knows, because all these flow through his hands on literally a daily basis and shit.
Yep,
you know,
that's right.
Yeah, but
Hasbro, best toy company ever. Am I right? M3, the best. Hasbro was the best, Skydro, and it still is good. But we know what I was saying earlier was about classified. I stopped buying classified at 117, and except for the Rattler coming. And I'm not saying I'm going to quit Hasbro. And I've always said thank you, Hasbro, for all you do. But yeah, that's where we'll segue into that conversation of where we're at in our
yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna segue to the restroom. I'll be back.
me too. I'll race you.
Great. So me and Pop will pander to the masses. But real quick, a lot of good shit happening. The toy technology is getting better. What's the last thing you picked up, Pop?
Oh, I just showed you all right now.
Okay, good. You got that, dude.
You know what I mean? The Fans Toys, I was just waiting to pop open. That Mospeta, like the high Godzilla, skull crawler. Shit.
Are you doing any of the Valaverse? Are you doing any of the Hiya Toys? Are you doing any? Yeah.
No. As a few months back, I sold off my collection for the G.I. Joe classified. Shit, man. I ended up keeping 4 carded figures. I just picked up the motherfucker that made me end my collection, which was the eel, the Cobra eel on card back. I picked that up. I was like, nice, okay. And then I seen the Cobra Commander with the fucking chrome face. I picked it up. I was like, I had to. The Destro, the Baroness, I already had them in my collection, and those were like the only 2 that I kept out of my collection was the carded Baroness and the Destro. And then I was walking down the aisle one day and I seen the damn eel there, and I was like, oh, you motherfucker. I had to, man. I just had to pick it up because I got too many memories playing out in the backyard with that swimming pool, you know what I mean? With that damn eel. And I was like, okay. I picked it up.
Jeffrey Lockhart says, who thinks New Age is Fans Toys? I don't get enough New Age stuff. I don't do a ton of Legends. New Age is a company that makes like 3 to maybe 6 inch if it's like an Omega Supreme or something, but they make small Transformers. I haven't got a lot of them. They do have good reviews. I hear they got good quality, but good question, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That it could be maybe a little side skirt of it,
Skydro Walker says, "Hey Pac, fair warning, I might annoy you with some messages, bro. That'd be awesome. Do them shits, bro. I'm good with it.
They're gonna be just a bunch of hand emojis.
Shout out to Skydro, local 405, baby.
Just kidding.
Okay, so Bull's getting ready to miss out because fuck it. We gotta
I'm
go
not
on.
missing out on nothing.
Okay, so now the next subject, and hey, we're on late tonight, guys. This subject is going to be almost as fucking long as the last one. Fuck.
Yeah.
Who thought that segment was going to last 1 hour 35 minutes?
I did.
I would still be talking
Me,
about it. tell you the
Meat
truth.
tooth.
Good call because I did not. So we'll shout out to you guys for knowing, and I should have known better. Okay, so the cycles / trends of a toy collector, and what we mean by that is, I don't care who you are. Once you start collecting, you always at your current form, you can go back and say, "I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. Now I do this, I don't do that, I don't do that, I do this, I don't do that." This time we're going to do the Brady Bunch circle starting this way. We'll go to M3, you and Pop kick it to Bull, right? I'll work back and forth. So what are the different cycles and trends that you yourself have fucking gone through since you started fucking with toys, adult collectibles?
Yeah. The when I first, well, excuse me, midway before I met everybody, when I was watching certain people on YouTube and stuff, and finally started a channel and stuff, and I had enough to where I was like, okay, I have enough stuff that I could start doing reviews and all that kind of thing. And then I got a hold with Crimson, talked to him, watching him and stuff, and all that stuff was great. And then Pac got a hold of me through Venue on a chat, and we exchanged numbers. And one of the things that we talked about is where are you at, like kind of like that same exact question. And what he told me was exactly what fell true to how the lineage goes. It depends on who you are. Like you begin it, you like it, you're doing it, you accumulate, and now you're really collecting. And then it goes into, okay, do you start selling some stuff? Are you, like, how much are you spending on it? Or should you be spending on it when you could be spending on this kind of thing, which was never the case, but that is one factor that does occur, And then there's other things like, when you finally are at a point where you start switching from, like, my main thing was Transformers. That's all I have upstairs. I have a trophy case. It's beautiful. It's got all the G1s. I love it. Started getting into watching Engro 316, started getting Transformers. Then my wife said, hey, why don't you put some of your Transformers downstairs? So then I started putting stuff downstairs. So everything in my living room is Transformers. There's no G.I. Joe in there. There's no fucking, I do have a rail of Spawn and one cubby, 2 things of Voltron. Everything else is fucking Transformers inside the living room. Then in here was when I started really collecting, playing with everybody and talking to people now, because Pac introduced me to a lot of people. And then you start collecting like that. And this is everything. This is a wash of everything's my, what do you call it? Accumulative mind that just fucking grabbed things and remembered and said, yeah, this and that, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm at the point where, like, it's not at all boring. I love walking around when I'm fucking high. I love it. But there's some things where I'm like, well, I have sold this. I have sold that. I haven't sold too much. So I'm not at the sale point yet. But you're almost like you're going to be at a certain age when you start getting rid of it. So in your brain, you're kind of like, okay, don't get attached to anything kind of thing. But it's difficult. Right now, I'm at the point exactly of not buying anything unless I could fit it somewhere. I refuse to do totes. I refuse to store stuff away and never look at it. Everything that I have is out, like, period. Like, whether it's in a box or like it's still in its box, or I got Barbie, Supergirl, and their shipper there from Flash, but she's also out right here because I got 2. I love it. But I can't do totes. And once you start doing totes, that tote should be sold, period. And that maybe will get you to be like, okay, can I start making a tote? Right now, I can't make a tote of anything in here or in there at all. I'm at that point of still loving it. I haven't gotten to the point of done yet. But
right. Just a real quick question, because, like, it can go on a lot. So we're going to have to kind of do our segments. Pre-orders. I'm going to put pre-orders in this conversation real fast. Pre-orders can get you in trouble. They can get you to build up shit real fast because you see something cool online. All of us do it. I got to do it, right? I got to do it for the shows. I got to carry stuff people want. And I usually carry things that I think are cool. I don't usually carry many things that I think are a piece of shit. Pre-orders can get the toy collector in his next cycle real fucking fast. So you start, right? You're collecting anything that looks cool, or you're collecting one line. Some people do that, or they just collect vintage, or they just like the modern with the articulation. So whatever your little pocket is, those pre-orders start piling up on you. Next thing you know, your room's full. You got shit everywhere, and you're like, fuck, right? Like pre-orders can get you into trouble and get you into the next phase of your collecting cycle. Like, I got to get rid of some shit. But go ahead, Pop, with certain, and we're going to experience different ideas and things to talk with one another while everybody talks. But that's what I have to say after Marcos goes. Go ahead, Pop, with some of your different cycles. And you don't have to divulge them all because we'll be going on. But go ahead.
Okay. Now, I guess, I started off, I used to collect Transformers, everything. I had Chug, whatever, Masterpiece. I started getting into the Masterpiece. And then I kind of went through a phase where I was just like, you know what, this new Masterpiece is coming out. Let me deal with that instead. So I sold off all my Chug and just started going into straight Masterpiece. And then I was a strictly Masterpiece collector. I was like, I ain't doing nothing else but Masterpiece. And then my friend was like, hey, check out this third party, you know what I mean? And then from there, it just blew up. Man, I started buying Transformers left and right. And basically,
we're talking money too. Like, these things aren't cheap.
No. And like I sold off all the Chug, diverted that money into the Masterpiece figures, got me a couple figures, here and there. And then when I moved here to Modesto, that's when I kind of branched out a little bit and started expanding. I was like, okay, I got the room now. I got my house. Let me see what I can do. I got my man cave going.
Nice.
I started doing things like Voltron,
Nice.
different eras of Transformers. But as long as it stayed in the Masterpiece line, like the Beast Wars and things like that. He-Man, and then G.I. Joe Classifieds came out. Started buying a shitload of everything, just going crazy. Like you said, the pre-orders coming out, this and that. What made me jump out of Classified the line was just missing out on some figures. You know what I mean? Like that. If you didn't make it on that sale date, or you weren't fast enough on that computer, you missed out on these figures, and that kind of like that hurt me. I was like, oh hell no. I really wanted that figure really bad, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm not chasing that no more, because waking up chasing those figures early in the morning, going to Target and stuff like that. As soon as I started, when I was on disability, I was able to do that. I was able to do the hunting. I was able to do whatever. But like when I got back into regular life, you know what I mean, and started working and this and that, I didn't have that kind of time no more.
Well, let me piggyback off that, Pop. You're definitely right. A lot of people are fucking working. It's right in the middle of the day. Something fucking drops. Amazon's like the premium place to go. They fucking do their shit late, or it's hard to fucking dig their shit up. But the point is, people are working. People are doing things. And it's hard to get that. And it's pain in the ass. Once you get to be a collector when you're older, you're like, anything that causes me fucking issue or aggravates me, I'm just dumping it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this to feed my addiction no more. I'm doing this because I love it. I like this. What I decided, you just start able to fucking push shit to the side, and you're like, no, I'm out, bro. That's it. But yeah, but go ahead, Bull, and everybody can go back and forth. I know there are so many different cycles and things. Before you go, I better read chat, bro.
You go right ahead.
Yeah, Crimson Raptor says the New Age Generation Romulus Megatron is a perfect replacement for Earthrise Megs to go up against Earthrise or Siege Optimus. Bull, I think when you open, if you have intentions of opening the SS86 Prime, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with. Keep in mind, like, it's mainline, right?
Yeah, I know.
But no, we're not saying it's shit. There's some good mainline shit out there, right?
People it's the best Optimus they have, so I need to open it.
I think if you're planning to open it, I'd like to hear you talk about it, because I think you're going to like it.
Is it Earthrise?
No, it's Studio Series 86 from the movie.
Oh.
It's a commander class, which is $89.99. There you go. There you go, man. Studio series right there, bro.
Oh, I thought that was just art that you had in that picture.
No,
you know what I mean? Like you
there's a
set up like a
transformer in
board.
here.
No, Marcos, hold on. I'll put you on blast. Marcos, look what they did with a bot for a main line. Go ahead. Look at that bot. Like, he's
great.
pretty fucking good, dude. You know I'm not impressed with just anything.
That's great. 40 moves to make a to make this cool.
And the trailer this time's actually a decent size, unlike the Siege one, or not Siege,
Yeah.
but
Earthrise. Yeah, Earthrise has fucking wonky proportions, dude. But Marcos, it's a good one to put in your Optimus section, dude.
No.
So
These two go together. They're like PP and J.
P&J. Oh, man. Let's see.
Real quick to Moto Viper. Moto Viper does that. I read what you're saying. Says that's where I'm at. I'm pretty much done collecting all the damn time or looking for that diamond in the rough. Hey, Moto, but what about that Studio Series Optimus Prime right there? Huh? Are you on Amazon checking it out? Mm-hmm. Does it get you? Did it get you in the balls? Mm-hmm.
The devil. Okay. Mark Cosplay says, I do everything. And shout out to everybody who does everything and can still do everything, man. Shout out to the shit that makes you happy. Prime Diecast and Toys, who really is Tuscan TV in my book, because I'm gonna bust your balls on that all day long and make you say something. But I just dumped all of my Hot Wheels Zinger. I mean, come on, bro. That company, if it weren't for them making little cars for little kids to play with, because it's cool for little kids to have those little cars, I would have said, fuck Hot Wheels, one of the worst toy companies of the year. Man, I'm trying to go through chat and somebody's saying something funny. I'm going to get there, bro. Okay, hold on. Dude. Hold on. Okay. Where's he at?
We're going to be doing this.
I gotta...
Shit.
Mark Cosplay gets the award for breaking the stream. Shout out, bro. Let's fuck.
It's an inside joke too, which makes it even funnier.
God, dude. Hey, Schultz. Sorry, bro. Yeah,
Crimson. No, you're right. I got help on chat. I'm way behind Marcos, so that's why you guys are way ahead. It's tough to decide whether you're buying a figure just to have it or because it belongs in your collection or the shelf. So I'm going to summarize that, and nobody get offended, right? It's tough to decide whether you're buying a figure to have it because you're addicted or because you know it's good for you. I mean, you don't have to feel bad because you're addicted to something. There's several different addictions: clothes, shoes, cars, all kinds of shit. So don't feel bad, but that's basically the answer. Do I buy it because I'm hooked, or do I buy it because I really think it fits? I like it. It fits, checks all my boxes. Yeah.
Oh, you're doing chat. You're doing chat though. Yeah.
Go ahead though.
Oh well, Kurt says I do everything, but I'm taking a break. Yeah, we all. That's the other things for collectors too. You take a break. You kind of go on this pause. Like we had a Hoarders Anonymous going where we tried really hard.
So, bro, one of the cycles, Bull, is you'll find other people, right, that do what you do. Mm-hmm. So you get to talking, right, and Okay, so I do everything by basicness. There's a saying that says, misery loves company. That's if you know where I'm getting at, right? So you start telling a bunch of buddies, and this motherfucker's like, bro, got this motherfucker. And everybody's like, fuck yeah, dude. Dude, so it's misery loves company. And then they get somebody to buy something they like, and you got camaraderie, right?
Yeah.
But you can still have that. Like Marcos talks to a lot of people. He doesn't buy a lot of stuff as much as he used to. And he's like, cool, fucking love it. Marcos has found his perfect pocket, right? So when you get there, you know what I mean?
Mark Cosplay tries to talk us all into buying everything all the time.
You have.
I'm like, Mark, I'm not buying that. I'm like, should I buy it? I'm like, I'm not buying that, Mark. I do not need a Mondo Spider-Man. I do not need that.
Going back with what Crimson Raptor was saying, because he said,
that's some time. Chat's on fire. Once I find it, I'll put it up once you start reading it.
You've had it last on.
Okay. I already had it up.
Yeah. My rule of thumb is if I know I have a figure in collection for a year or more, less year past, because it means buying for an addiction. Yeah, that's not it. But I think it was the one where, like, why do you buy? Do you buy just so it fits on your shelf, or do you buy out of like, like, why do you buy it now?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
You have it or it belongs in your collection on the shelf. So, I recently bought pre-ordered that NECA 1/1 scale fucking Megan, and she's gonna be standing over there. You know what else I pre-ordered was that 4 foot tall Mega Metroplex. And he's
Yeah,
gonna
he
be
did.
right there. Yeah, the 1/1 scale NECA Megan, I already paid for her. She's paid for.
Good.
And that was like 695 bucks. Getting at, I really want to try this year to keep to like a 5 purchase minimum. Me and Mark it's not going to happen. I'm already 4 deep this year, right?
We've already had a conversation. It's going to be at least 10.
Yeah, you guys. I was like, no, 5.
Yeah,
So
we
and
did say that.
in my stage of collecting, now I have to tell myself, because this is what I bought. I'm not going to go off on this at all, but this is where I thought I only bought 10 things last year. I bought 43, and I did all the numbers and the math.
Everybody needs to think about that. In his mind, he said, I got fucking, man, maybe I got 10 fucking
Maybe
pieces.
10.
Maybe
Maybe 10.
And look at that. That's
Yeah.
what, dude, could you imagine what the average collector says? Oh, I might have got
I might have got 100. You're like, 400?
bingo.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude. So I was like, okay, it's not a New Year's resolution by far. I've never done that. Well, I did one time, failed. But with this, I just really got to. And then Mark Cosplay keeps sending me shit, and I'm like,
Dude, he's like the devil. You got those people that are like the devil. They're like, buy it, dude. Treat yourself. Buy it, dude.
oh, shit.
Crimson Raptor. He did the math.
Hey, but you know what, Crimson? I also did the math on Bud Light. And do you know what exceeds by 3 times my collection what I did last year? My beer intake.
Yes, but beer gives back to you 100% every fucking day. I'm able to go into my fucking job. I'm able to reset this and fucking shout out to beer. Shout out to things that fucking reset your fucking ECU and make you continue on the next fucking day, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sleep.
sleep, alcohol,
Exercise.
beer, or yeah, whatever. And this is right here. Rod Zamora says, I don't buy anything. That's a fucking lie. Lies.
Well, no,
I've seen this shit.
you have? Oh, okay.
Yes, I have. Lies, dude. He just sent me a text the other day and said, dude, hell would freeze over and I'd still buy shit off eBay. So lies.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Because I don't know the boys you hang out with too much, man. Maybe you got to have a fucking podcast with all of them on. All of us.
Yeah,
jump
we
on.
can hang out with them.
Dude, I just told Rod right now, I'm like, stop fucking with me. Get the fuck on this podcast, bro. So we're trying, dude. Like, hey, he's a rowdy motherfucker like us. Let's see. But he does say this. Rod says, I don't buy anything unless it's complete with all accessories. This year made me realize how prized the little accessories are. When he says prize, me and him buy. If you've ever gotten older stuff, and it's like not complete, and you got to buy the weapons, you got to buy the accessories, and they cost more than the fucking figure. So me and Rod
Every Star Wars figure ever.
are always buying parts, right? Because we buy stuff that's in good condition, we got to find the fucking parts. So parts are a bitch, dude, when you're buying vintage, man.
Hey,
But
What you're hoping to do is actually walking in somewhere and buying a collection from someone. They have like a handful of accessories, and you're like, what? And it's like one gun or one lightsaber or one something that's worth like $200, $300. You know, that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that I haven't got caught up with chat. Guys, keep chopping up with yourself. If anybody in the panel sees something I need to highlight, do it. But I'm getting so far behind. Chat's awesome. So go ahead and continue with collecting cycles.
Me.
Bull. Thank you, man. Hey, Bull is a banger, man. He's always ready for shit.
Pretty much just like everybody else, man. I collect some things, and I would stop collecting some things, and then I would, put that on the back burner for a year or two, then start collecting it again. But the thing that got me back into this whole thing that I do now was Marvel Legends. Believe it or not, was Marvel Legends and the MCU. I got into the baths, the Build-A-Figures. I was kind of addicted to buying all 5, 6, 7 figures so I could build the bath. I did that for like 2 years. I have like 20 baths upstairs in a tote. For people who don't know, it's a Build-A-Figure bath. And I really did dig that. And the whole time I was looking at this thing called Star Wars Black Series, but I was like, no, I don't need it. Don't need it. Well, then I started buying nothing but Star Wars. And I bought, for like a 2-year period, I bought every Star Wars Black Series they made. And they made like 99 figures one year and like 101 the next year. And I bought every single one of those damn things. And I would open some, put some in totes. And then I got kind of burnt. Then G.I. Joe hit, and I started buying G.I. Joe. Well, then I got really kind of burnt out with G.I. Joe because it was really tough to collect at the beginning. For everybody, you know that. Anywhere, it was like anything that was Target exclusive, any mainline stuff, it was really hard to collect G.I. Joe. You couldn't find it anywhere. Scalpers were grabbing hold of it.
eBay, motherfucker.
eBay. So you would have to be Johnny on the spot at Target at like 8:30 in the morning because you knew a drop was hitting. Like you were talking, and I was that guy. I was that guy there, and there was other like scalpers there that was talking about buying as many they could to put on eBay, and they didn't know they were talking to a collector. It was like, you know. So, and then I got kind of burnt out, and I went to the hot toy route. I started watching a couple people do YouTube videos on hot toys, and for about a year or so, I collected not only hot toys, but that was my main focus was hot toys, and it was Star Wars hot toys. It was the Mandalorian hot toys. I have a 1-to-1 scale Grogu upstairs. You know, I just never mess with it. It's cool as crap. I go up there and look at it, but I have all my hot toys upstairs in Detolfs, and they're upstairs in my office / Nintendo playroom for the kids / office / man cave, whatever. But they're up there in Detolfs. So it does change, and it's not like I boycotted, 6-inch figures, 1/12 scale, but my main focus was on those hot toys and wanting to build that collection, wanting to build it enough where I had nearly 20 of them in like a year and a half. Like just give them. I like them. And then I got tired of those because I was like, well, I don't really do anything with them. I put them in one pose and put them in the Detolf. They chill there forever. So am I spending $250 for something that I pose one time and look at the rest? Or should I spend $20 on this guy that means so much to me, right? So I went back to this type scale and went back into G.I. Joe, went back into Motu. So it does change. And on the way, I had to sell stuff too. I got heavy into wrestling for whatever reason. I told myself I was never going to buy wrestling. Next thing I know, I had hundreds of wrestling figures. Well, I sold a bunch of them, I sold a bunch of the box ones. I still have a lot, though. Yeah. M3 knows. He's seen my collection. It's kind of.
I seen. Oh, the Bulls got the biggest fucking collection I've seen in my life.
No, that's right.
Yes, except for like some of the ones where they have like really like they have their, but nobody I know. Bull was taking us on a camera roll one time, and I was like, "Gosh, dang, it keeps going."
But I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for the community. I dig it. When I first started doing this again, I was like looking up on YouTube, and I was like, wow, there's people that like doing what I like doing. Next thing I know, I have a community and people. I'm on their podcast, and it's really cool, man. So I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me go through some fucking chat right now. Hold on. Where the fuck am I? Okay, so Prime Diecast says I'm a self-proclaimed collector / flipper / scalper. Hey, me too, bro. Me too, bro.
Prophet said you can go fuck yourself, Prime.
And I didn't mean that. I'm just talking about a scalper, like if I'm in there too, and you walk up and I'm looking at G.I. Joe and you grab them all,
some people consider anybody selling something that they want and it's not at fucking retail or lower, they're a motherfucking scalper, right? That's not the full definition, right?
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I sell things too. I have a Macari account, and I'm gonna sell everything I sell. It's gonna be sold at whatever market value is now, not what I paid for it. It would be market value. I'd be stupid not to take market value.
Hey, right? Guess what, Marcos? Before you go, we live right fucking here.
That's right.
Freedom, right? There are motherfuckers who went and signed on the dotted line and risked their fucking lives for us. This is a fucking free country. Capitalism fucking reigns here. Let us fucking do what we're gonna fucking do. If you don't like it and you can't afford it and you want it, that's your fucking problem.
You have to buy it. You have to buy
Fuck off. All right. Yeah. Go ahead, Marcos.
Oh yeah, real quick, because the whole scalper thing. Yeah, Prime. I don't mind scalpers. I actually, go to eBay all the time and shit. Scalp away.
Yeah, I don't mind
shit. I've been scalped so many times. It's ridiculous. But one thing, if you guys see Pop the Trunk, his name is Pop the Trunk because he would sell stuff, pop his trunk, and have toys all up in there. That's how I met Pops. Bought hella shit from him, and he's never scalped me.
Scalper.
He's probably lost money on a bunch of the transactions. I should have tipped him, kind of thing. But he's got good connections, but he doesn't. You meet me halfway. But really, he's just a great seller.
Yeah,
great seller.
Yeah. One of the things you'll find out as you go on. I've been collecting since '99 as an adult. There's so many things, guys. I can chop this up for fucking days. One of the things I would go out, try to find. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I'm not driving to all these stores. I'm not wondering when I'm going to get it. Sometimes I'll spend maybe a week, or I'll say, fuck it. I'm just going to fucking order it. I give a motherfuck if I paid this motherfucker $15 over fucking price of a 20.
What's $15?
Care.
Yeah,
it causes me less stress. Fuck your Facebook groups where you constantly bitch about anything you don't get for the price you think it should be deserved for, right? I'm like, you're saving me time. I can replace money. I can't fucking replace time. So walking out there fucking fuck that shit, dude. You're doing me a fucking service.
Yeah. I have there's a local collector that I met years ago, and we exchanged phone numbers. Anytime I can get something, he's like, hey, did you find it? And I hook him up. He hooks me up. He had a contact at the San Diego Comic-Con where they released the Cobra Commander, where he turned into the snake. What's it called?
I'm a man.
Once a man. And everybody was having a hard time getting it. Well, he had a connection. He got like 5 of them. He hit me up. He said, hey, you need one of these? I was like, yeah, man. I was like, how much? And he did charge me. I think it was either $10 or $15 more. But he's like, this is what I'm charging for them. I was okay for that because I went to eBay and people are charging $50 more, right? And he was just charging through his connect to get it for his time to meet me and me meet him. I was like, yes, please. I'll give you $15 extra right now. Yeah. That's a hookup. That ain't a scalper. What I'm talking about scalpers is people have bots and you try to get something online. You go in there and
your bot just bought 1,350 fucking single carded fucking Hasbro figures.
Yeah.
Right? Whatever. That's fucking.
And that's what drove up a lot of the FOMO for people to push to go to pre-order so much is because they had the fear of missing out from bots or not getting it
but
the manufacturer not having enough pre-orders out there. People are like, I got to have it. I got to get this pre-order in because if I don't know if I really want it or not, but if I don't get it, I might not be able to, A lot of
that's on you. That's on you. You said, I can't fucking wait. You're in the stage of collector.
No, not now. It's all years ago. I don't do that shit no fucking more.
No, but there are people that they're in that still in that phase where they're.
I just dropped that.
Like what you just said. You know what I'm saying? They haven't learned. Wait a minute. I'm getting older. I've got a little fucking sense about me. Fuck all that struggle for that. This is easy for me to do. The ones that are bitching about it, they're the ones that ain't fucking figured it out yet. They just haven't figured shit out.
if there's a figure that I really want, and for some reason I can't grab the pre-order, and I never see it anywhere, I will eventually get it at a show, or one day I might say, you know what, I'm gonna pay the eBay guy or the Macari person. I really want it. If it means that much to put in my collection, what's an extra few bucks mean? It doesn't mean that much, It's what it is.
Yeah.
But back in the day when I first started collecting, I let it really bother me, man. So I was like, I can't believe that. I can't get this figure. Why are they not selling enough of it? I think we all kind of went through that, right?
That's what I'm talking about, Bull. You're what I like to call a seasoned collector. You're a veteran. You're seasoned. You know about that. So when you're engaging somebody that doesn't understand that, you immediately know what phase of collecting they're in.
Yeah.
Yep, you do.
If you've been through them all and you start talking to somebody, you fucking know, oh, this motherfucker, he just started.
He just started.
Stage.
He's mad.
Hey, here's one thing about collecting that I hope we never deal with is what Pac had to deal with his collection when it fucking burned in a fucking storage to the ground. And there was no insurance for fucking toy shit back in 2009, 8. So he lost a ton of really good stuff.
2016.
That was okay. 26. I would never have imagined or could imagine this house being on fire and everything's gone. It would suck. So
Yeah,
I don't know if that would be my start point and be like, okay, I did that. No, because hanging out with you guys, I'd be like, okay, I got to put number 1.
You know what? You might not want to, but you would.
So you want to know how that went?
Yeah.
Think about, I collected from 99 to 2016. We're talking Transformers. We're talking G.I. Joe. We're talking Masters of the Universe. We're talking Mask. We're talking any random shit I might have found, a Volcom, a fucking turtle, anything. All that shit. 17 years worth burned up. I didn't collect for a fucking year and a half.
Really?
Because I said, where the fuck do I start?
Yeah.
Where the fuck do I go? It's fucking gone now. You know what fucking helped me figure out whether or not I wanted to fucking jump back in? It's integrated in me. It's in my fucking ECU. I like to collect. I like toys. I like pop culture. I fucking started just watching. I said, you know what? I had bun third party. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to watch some videos. I started watching videos of Imgo, Bobby Skullface, and I just started watching. And I went in with the thing. I was like, if I collect this time, I'm going to do mainline. Fuck spending all that money for third party because they're expensive. I start watching videos. A year gone by, a year and a half, and I just started watching. I'm like, dude, I can't collect mainline. That shit has popped off in the last year and a half. I didn't know, right? So they had just created a Titan class. The first thing I bought was fucking because I'm a huge Nemesis Prime fan. The first thing I bought, right, and I know I wanted to go third party, was Power of the Primes Nemesis Prime. Second thing I bought was Titan class Predaking. Third thing I bought was a DNA upgrade kit for that Predaking. Those are the 3 things that I started back with.
Wow. No wonder you got hooked.
But the thing is, Bull, I'm like going through different segments, selling it off, getting rid of it, doing this. Once you start again, it shows you what you really fucking love.
That's right.
That sucks, Prime.
Yeah, let me what about crypto? Fuck your crypto, Prime. You always busting my balls with crypto.
Hey, that crypto ain't no joke. Our new president-elect and his buddy Elon Musk really like that stuff. Yeah. You'd be foolish not to think about it for the next 4 years. Just saying. Just saying. I'm not giving nobody financial advice. I'm talking to myself right now.
He's just flapping gums right now, bro. He says, bro, I lost 10K January 1st this year because of breaking a Hot Wheels shop. Earlier this year, Prime Diecast and Toys did have a break-in in OKC, and they stole a lot of his shit. So, now that sucks, dude. That's your financial side. So fuck, that blows, right?
Yeah.
Now imagine if they broke in your fucking storage shed, they broke in your home, and they took the stuff you love, right? What would you do? What would you do? Hey, how many self checks do we get as collectors that say, wait a minute? I'm just ordering packages and they're coming in hand over fist. And sometimes I don't even fucking open them. I'm like, fuck, stuff, right? And then I'm like, I'll open them someday. Are you addicted to the idea, the getting, the sharing, right? You'll start figuring out, wait a minute, this is why I really like other stuff.
Yeah, and to add on to that, as well as some of us are by ourselves. Like I have a wife and kids. My kids are grown up; they're gone. My wife works the later part of the day shift, and even though our relationship and everything's really good, I'm at home by myself. I like to watch movies. I like to do stuff, but as collecting and then talking to you guys all, I don't mind. I did for a while when back when was getting package after package, not selling them, just going. Oh, my dad used to be like, "Damn, Marky, it's like Christmas every day for you," because I was just ordering stuff and I had a lot of fun with that. Right? That
TK,
was
more. What's up, buddy?
That was a longer time ago, but just for now it's like I want to hang out with like y'all.
Yeah,
and I want to be able to talk and have the same things going on because I'm not going to go, riding dirt bikes and boating and all that shit is gone. It's like not what I'm interested in right now. I want to stay home, be comfortable, and fucking play and talk. Talking is the most part,
But bro, Marcos, grown man shit. When you get older, like fuck those bars. I want to drink at home. I don't want the fucking problem. I don't want to fucking have to bow up on somebody. Shit goes sideways. Like you start getting older and like, I want to be in my circle.
Yeah.
I want to be in the thing at the end of the day. Yeah, at the beginning of the day, whatever fuck your schedule works around, I just want to make a circle. I don't want motherfuckers pulling shit on one another. I don't want to have to hear drama. I just want to fucking come in here and chill.
Circle.
Yeah.
I got life as hard as enough as it is. Fuck all that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to people who have figured it out already. If you were gone, if you were done, I gotta damn it. Hey, my short-term memory is starting to go, bro, like it was an hour ago.
We got you what you need.
Well, we're talking about the collecting aspect of just being
just changing up, how we changed everything. Like, once I collected Star Wars and Hot Toys and then back to then Transformers and whatever.
So Pop, when did you start and were you one of them people? So I was, I gotta find, oh my God, there's my childhood fucking Masters of the Universe. Oh fuck, there's the first Transformer I ever got, Sunstreaker. Oh fuck, look at that. Then my son was young. Oh fuck, I'm gonna buy him all the fucking shit, and I'm gonna buy it fucking too, right? He's gonna fucking get out of it. I'm buying 2 of motherfucking everything. 2 for me, 1 for him. I got alt modes, I got robot modes, 2 of everything. When did you start, and then did you have the fucking 2 of everything problem?
I would say, like, after being a kid or whatever, I think the Beast Wars collection kind of got me back into toys. Period. You know what I mean? I was kind of really bad and coming out of jail and trying to change my life, trying to figure out my addictions and do something else. You know what I mean? Like, so collectively, I think being a habitual doing something, fucking habits forming. You know what I mean? I fucking formed a collecting habit. So therefore, I started fucking doing, the Beast Wars, and then kind of dabbled with a little bit of like the Star Trek shit that was coming out the Playmates at the time. Those the next generation kind of like ships and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, it's pretty cool. It kind of makes me happy. Chasing some things, doing this and that, looking at stuff that I don't have. It was kind of addicting, I guess, if you would want to put it.
Yeah. So when did you start collecting as an adult, or did you never change? Did you start and never fucking stop?
I would say I put a break on it. You know what I mean? Like, because as a kid, I was always like, going to wherever, or going to your local, market or whatever you're gonna buy it at, to buy your GI Joe figures or your Transformers or whatever. And then as an adult, I would, like I said, like the Beast Wars kind of got me back into collecting. Period. You know what I mean? That's where my like professional collecting started.
Right. Okay. So were you 2 of everything? Like, okay, if I need one on card, one open.
I'm not one for two of everything kind of thing, like the alt mode or whatever. I'm really not.
Yeah, fucking shout out for that, dude. Good.
I can't stand repaints. I can't stand, you know what I mean? Like you got this figure and now it's whatever because I changed the color. Bullshit.
Right.
I would like,
So-
unless they were like the G ones, like Ratchet and Ironheart, whatever. Okay, that's two different figures. They had two different personalities. They're fucking two different people. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. I get that. But like if I didn't really like know about it, like say like the newer generations where the Galvatron turned into like all they did was paint it white and fucking it's something else now or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm like, all you did was just paint the shit. You didn't fucking change it at all. Galvatron, Megatron turned into something else and became Galvatron. That's a Galvatron to me. You know what I mean? Personally, I'm just saying. That's my opinion. But you flipping the script and just like painting the color on it and change, calling it something else. That doesn't work for me. But
What's up,
Okay.
Dark Moon?
The Darkwood shout out. So to Marcos and Bull, we grew up with collect them all, programmed in our DNA from watching the cartoons and reading figures and card backs. So to Bull and Marcos,
Yes.
I'm going to see if you guys think the same thing, and this is what Crimson Raptors talk about. I do believe that the reason we are adult collectors is because we were fucking subliminal like a motherfucker when we were kids.
Yeah.
And they changed the rules to where you could now make toy commercials. There was a law for a long time that you couldn't, right? So I do believe that they did studies, they did subliminal messaging, and I still think that's why to this day that some of us as adult collectors collect. Go ahead, Bull, and then you, Marcos, go back and forth.
Well, if you think about it, not only did they sell to minors, they sold to minors in the commercials during our programs that we watched. I was watching G.I. Joe. They would leave, go to a commercial. They would talk about me buying G.I. Joe products or Transformers. And the next time Transformers would come on. And then I'd see all the commercials about Transformers. So yeah, I know that has a lot to do with why I do what I do now. They did it with everything: breakfast cereals, TV shows, movies, cartoons, action figures, toys, like everything, dude. In the 80s, it was like I don't want to call it an experiment, but if it was, I'm okay with it because I enjoy what I'm doing right now.
Okay, Marcos, go back and forth with that.
Yeah, but real quick, Moto Viper, for example, today I went into the snowy Rocky Mountains and scouted some local rivers, creeks for new material, dig up, spring. A lot of rock slides happening, making the earth open up. And then Darkenin said, right here, I think it was something about a report card. Yeah, I only got my money from report cards. I got $5 an A back in 1985. I was fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade was when I was fourth grade and fifth grade was when I was really collecting. My mom would let me go to Mervin's and walk in there and shit, and I could buy something because I had $22, or whatever. I got like $5 for an A, $4 for a B, $3 for a C, nothing for a D or a F, But anyway, and then I collected.
Did he give you a ribbon?
No,
Did you get a fucking powder puff fucking medal too?
Did you get a ribbon, man?
We're such assholes.
Hey, well, I used to strive to get A's at that point. I was like, shit, because I saw the G.I. Joe shit, and that's how I could buy it. I could only because I wasn't mowing lawns, I wasn't doing anything. But when I would go to the store, because my dad worked at the store called Mervin's, he was in the shoe department, just like Al Bundy, and there was a toy department there, and you could walk in there, and my mom would leave me and go talk to my dad, and I'd walk in and be like, all the Transformers, all the G.I. Joes.
Dude, Marcos, the people that were from our generation don't know how they fucking stack to the rafters. All these fucking like the art, dude. they were stacked to the fucking raft where you have a Toys R Us, a fucking
You would
service
go through it like
merchandise.
this.
Fuck, dude. Like when you walked in, Marcos, were you not like, eh?
Well,
All right, let me put it in perspective real fast. The only thing that's like that in the toy aisle now is Hot Wheels.
Okay, go ahead, Marcos.
Because Hot Wheels, they have tons of Hot Wheels in an area carted up, and you have to look through 7 of them to look through them all. And that's how G.I. Joe used to be. That's how Transformers used to be. It's where you have to look through it and look through them and go, here's one to find the one you wanted. Because they were just loaded, dude.
Yeah.
It was insane.
Yeah. Like, and so
You didn't get the analogy at first, did you?
No.
No, I didn't, bro. Good analogy, man. You fucking reeled me right in.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. And this is another part of a cycle that a collector may go through. Prime Diecast and Toys says, I was poor as hell. That's the reason I collect now. Never got it when I was young. And that's a fucking thing, dude. Like some people are like we're talking about, we saw the fucking JC Penney fucking flyers. We went into fucking KB. KB was later in the 90s. Service merchandise, Toys R Us. For me, it was a local store called Tepe's, Walgreens. Fuck, dude. Like, and you're just, if you didn't have money or you weren't from money, or you were like most every real motherfucker that had to, your parents like, nope, you'll get this, you'll get this, you'll get this when you get it. If you get it, you know, bro, like it's a thing. That's one thing. I couldn't get everything I want. Like I couldn't get me Transformers. I had a shitload of Masters Universe, but I got nothing else. So what happened when I got as an adult? Oh fuck, there's Sunstreaker. Never had fucking Transformers much. Fuck yeah, here I go. So yeah, you'll get to that point. You're like, I couldn't get this then. I'm fucking getting it now. Do you ever have anything like that, Pop?
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? I when I grew up, I was the one with the recorder, man, Soundwave and fucking multicolored Devastator and shit. So my mom did whatever she could for us, but my Transformers came from the flea market, not fucking from whatever store that had to bring them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So me collecting Transformers now, like fuck yeah, dude. Fucking, I could pay for this shit. I could get it. Let me get it. I got it. You know what I mean? And then it just evolved from there. I want the latest update, newest version, whatever articulation. If it looks pristine, nice and neat, fucking feels good, looks good, it's on.
Somebody in the chat referenced they never in a million years would think that they would be buying these toys at 50 years old.
Dude, I don't know who it was because, dude, I'm fucking getting lost in chat, so I'm hunting and pecking.
Yeah. Hey, if I interrupted you, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
No,
to.
you did it, bro. You're good, man. You're good. So when I talk about stores, I said the JCPenney catalogs first. When I was younger, I was just hitting the toys. But man, right before that stage when I stopped collecting, bro, I was nailing. I'm like, oh man, before the toys was the lingerie section.
Yes.
Pow, pow, pow.
Pow, pow, pow. Yeah, dude.
More cosplay.
Hey, I would look at that's absolutely right, man. I used to look at that. For us, it was the Sears catalog. The Sears catalog had all the
the cable with the fucking distorted fucking video.
yeah.
Dude, I'm in the TV guide looking for Morgan Fairchild, bro.
Hey, Pop, did you say distorted videos? You talking about the squigglies?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, dude, you had fucking satellite, and you were trying to look for
squigglies. No, it came on. It was a cable. When cable first came out, just like I can hear it, and every once in a while I'll see it, and I can really hear it.
Dude, Bull, we used to have this huge fucking satellite out in our yard, dude. It was like massive back in the 80s, right? It was black. It was like metal mesh, right? And dude, they would leave, my grandparents would leave the house. I would try to fucking navigate that bit. Dude, when you change channels with that thing, it was like you could hear it inside the house. and I'm looking for Playboy Channel, dude. I'm like, where's the fucking Playboy Channel?
I know it's
Hey,
in the hundreds. It's in the hundreds where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah, on time lapse, the satellite just did.
You
this
have to
the
go
whole
through
night
all
here.
the.
It was
You have
like
to go through all the white noise channels.
And the Playboy Channel, and it would be squiggly. It's like what Mark
Yeah, there it
and you
is.
guys are talking about. And I'd be like, wait a minute, I think I see something right there. Dude, they would come home. I would fucking run to my room, fucking get my ass beat because he knew I fucked with it. You didn't fuck with any of their shit, dude. If I fucked with anything, it was ass beats with belts and shit. Like, dude, it was funny though. After a while, dude, you just don't feel that shit. You're like, man, I'm so used to getting my ass beat. It's good. But man, I wouldn't change anything. But those satellites were fucking crazy, dude. Just massive.
I don't even want to talk about the dial-up computer I had. Wake everybody up in the house. You're like, would you stop yelling to everybody in the neighborhood?
Uh-huh.
Dude, but shout out.
Disc and shit.
Hey, Crimson Raptor, Showtime, and Skinamax. Yep, he's right.
Oh no, dude! They used to name that Skinamax. That was Skinamax, bro.
Look at Mark Cos or Moto Viper squigglies.
That's funny.
What is it? I can't read one. What?
That was the squigglies. But you could hear it though. You could hear it.
No, I'm telling you, bro. I was like, I think I fucking see something. There it is.
Yeah, me too.
When you fucking started talking about squigglies, my brain was like 1.21 gigawatts. I remember that. Fucking shit.
It's all distorted colors and shit.
Yeah, it was all crazy colors like a prism.
Oh fuck, we were degenerates. Yes.
Hey, we went to a hotel, real fancy hotel for one of my dad's dinner. He took my mom out to dinner, but we were in San Jose, Pops, the fucking Embassy Suites. And we were kids, like I was like 5th grade or whatever. And me and my sisters had to stay in the hotel. And my dad and mom went down to the foyer and had all the shit they offered for his city dinner. And me and my sisters were bored, so we were flicking through the TV. And all of a sudden, one of them channels came up, right? We were like, is this pornography? Click. Another one, and then go back to it. So I stand up and I'm all doing the fucking ears and shit. Not really, but we were like, yeah, we got to the point where it was literally one tit on one side and half a dog style ass on the other. And we were just like, oh shit.
Oh, fucking shout out to Moto for putting the one side. Yeah, dude, the body was distorted.
Oh.
That was that Mark Cosplay. That was the last button. I think it was called last, LAST, last button.
What was the magic? Dude, I don't know what this says. I'm going to read it live on air. Fuck it. Mark Cosplay 117 says, what was the magic button on the remote to quickly turn back to normal programming? Save me from whooping somebody. Dude, I don't know. I wish I had that motherfucker. I don't want that up. My parents have been like, or my grandparents have been like, why is that magic
button? There was a button on there. It was like a back button. You can go back to
Maybe he's talking about the last button. Maybe in his mind, he's like, "Oh fuck, that's the magic shit."
You had to, give your phone the old.
And the thing about it is, it didn't have to be the next one up or down. You had to do it really fast and stop on one.
There's your magic button, Moto or Mark.
Oh, look,
I know.
Mark
just hit him that yesterday.
There you go. Oh, look! So, and then it's magic. It goes back.
Oh my God! There's the magic button. The ABCs.
Marcos, I've been out of the loop. I haven't been able to podcast much. Where did you get that fucking tongue?
Curtis.
Curtis.
And M3's wife was like, "Why is Curtis sending that weird tongue?"
Fucking good question.
I didn't say that. I'm just kidding.
Marcos, take the tongue and lick your camera with this. Do it now.
Hey, first I'll be like Megan, or not. What's her name in Jennifer's Body, where she's all.
Burn it.
Good night, Brian King. Hey, beat is leaving. Have a good night, brother.
Man, hey, man.
Bro,
We'll talk
so
to you later.
Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yes, man. Shout out to Brian King, bro. Hey, man, he don't miss many fucking live streams, bro. We appreciate you.
He's all, you guys are talking about way too much porn. I'm out later.
That's
I'm out.
Yeah.
Tongue out. He's like, fuck that. I'm out.
But dude, we all know the collecting cycle. We were kids, and some of us stopped, and some of us didn't, right?
Yeah.
But that was the phase, right? You're like, oh, the JCPenney catalog. But it led you into it. The JCPenney catalog when you were a kid, oh, I want to look at the toys. You accidentally every now and then noticed the lingerie section. So it went into your head.
Yep.
It went into your head. Couple years go by, and you're like, wait a minute, I want to see that section first. So it's just a cycle, right? Like I stopped. I think I stopped in early '86, not collecting any fucking toys, and didn't pick up again until '99. So that's a 13-year period, right? But so Bull, like you haven't talked a bunch. We've been fucking around. Another cycle you've noticed you've had. Like I heard the Black Series, I heard the upper end action figures.
Yeah.
But what do you notice else that's different from when you started?
The main thing is, like I said earlier, I just if I can't find a figure, I can't pre-order one. I don't let it bother me like I used to, because I know eventually I will see it. And that's another thing about being a veteran at this, or be a seasoned collector, is that when you first start this, you think it's never going to come back into rotation. You're like, oh my God, I'm never going to get this. It's on eBay for 3 times the amount. You know, Hasbro's never going to re-release this. Well, I've noticed a trend now every couple years. Hasbro will re-release things in Black Series or Marvel Legends or G.I. Joe or whatever they need to. You know,
Bull, as you get older, you get the wisdom. You notice patterns. Exactly, man. Go ahead. Let Marcos real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Like, so the 2 things that I was talking about for the pre-order, like I literally did that because I don't think they'll cycle through. Once they get done, they won't cycle through for a remake, probably for like 8 years, right?
8 years.
I want that Metroplex, and I didn't really want the Megan doll, but I'm like, you know what? That might be a good resale. I'm gonna open her up, check her out, have her like do some fucking haha shit and stuff, you know. But
Marcos, I would warn you on that Metroplex. If you watch, Bull's in the middle going. If you watch the video of the Japanese, Chinese guy, Korean guy, whatever his nationality is, you pick him up. His legs are flopping like a fucking limp dick, dude. Like if you look at that bot, I'm like, oh no, dude, that's not built well. I mean, them legs are just like this, dude. And I'm like, no,
right.
At that size, you can build fucking robust parts. We know, Marcos, because we deal with shit like that.
But that's why it was only $1,200.
No, fuck it, I don't care. But you're $1,200. I'm gonna get you a piece of shit right to flops around.
Here's the other thing too. A lot of stuff that I own requires a stand in order to make sure it doesn't ever fall over. So I'm gonna build at work a fucking stand. I did it. Look at Unicrons on the wall.
No shade to you, but I want you to be known. Did you see that, bro?
I watched everything I could before I made the decision. I watched everything I could.
We sidetracked from Bull. Go ahead, Bull.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
No, you're right in the middle.
I like that.
You're right. You're right in the middle. Yeah.
We're on to something else now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No.
I want to talk about Skydrow's his commercial he was talking about.
Oh, the Girls Gone Wild commercials were dope, dude. But we were already in MTV land at that time. We were already.
Yes, we were. Yeah, we were well into our perv zones as teenagers and young adults. So
hell yes, Hydro.
Yeah. So that Hydro is just in that generation right after us,
which was way better. Shout out Skydro was like, gosh dang, look at these girls. I love that Girls Gone Wild shit, dude. Matter of fact, I bought 2 CDs. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and Bull was talking about he didn't think things were coming back, but that's
Yeah.
a good point. You got to continue with that,
Okay,
right?
I will.
Because it goes into shit.
You know, for one example, the Marvel Legends Deluxe Red Hulk. If anybody collected Marvel Legends back during the pandemic or right before the pandemic, I don't know if I can say that or not, but back 2020, they had a Red Hulk was coming out and it was a deluxe figure and everybody wanted it. Well, it sold out in Target and everybody was going to like eBay and buying it and Macquarie and buying it and trying to hunt for months to see it on Target.com because it was only sold at Target. I just walked into Target like 3 weeks ago and it was sitting on the shelf.
Dude, it was banging like 120, right?
Yeah, it was a really expensive figure and it was retail like $35. So yeah, it's like, and another one was the Rogue. The Rogue on the retro card, and not the 97 Rogue, but the one prior that Rogue that came on the retro card. It was crazy expensive. And then Target just re-released her and Gambit. Bam, like a year later. So it does happen. And now you have that knowledge. You're like, you know what? I don't have to run out to Macquarie eBay. I can, but I don't need to because eventually I know maybe a year and a half down the road, I'm going to walk in Target and I'm going to see it and be like, great, what a great pickup this is, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Bull, you're going to be seasoned enough to know which ones to jump for, which ones to not jump for.
Yeah.
And the thing that you have going for you, that Marcos has going for you, that Pop the Trunk has going for you, you collect many different lines. Modern, mid-modern, vintage, right? Or you could say pre-vintage, then vintage.
Yeah.
There's so many things in our heads that are like, hey, I'd like to get that one day. Hey, I'd like to get that one day. So there's so many things in the fucking universe that we'd say, hey, I'd like to collect that. When you have that many things and like, I don't need to jump on everything. I got a checklist in my head, or you know what? I can fall into another IP right now. Like, so it's kind of wow. Yeah, retro toys is kind of a curse with a lot of shit because
they are.
It's companies that don't have any ingenuity, Pop, that are just recycling shit from the past. And you can say the same shit with movies. The 70s, 80s, there was a lot of fucking imagination, ingenuity, creativity, right? Now there's like, fuck, I can't think of anything. They just put it in the AI generator, bounce it off of something nostalgic. You know what I mean, Pop?
Yeah.
That's what they're doing now with all the movies. They're just rehashing things from the 80s and 90s that were money makers that people that liked and stuff. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay. On one end, I wish they would come out with something new, but on the other side of it, I'm okay with that because I enjoy it all,
Well, if you're in the world of G.I. Joe, I can't remember the name of these companies. There's some companies making 3 3/4.
Yes.
They're like a third party, right?
Yeah.
And they're making brand new characters. And this OG G.I. Joe guy said, you know what? Dude, that figure looks, if I found that figure as a kid, I would think it's G.I. Joe. I would put it in my universe. I'm putting that figure in my universe right now. There are some people that are creating new stuff. Yes, they're piggybacking on 3 3/4. Yeah, maybe they're piggybacking off of some IP with 6-inch. Like Valaverse. Valaverse is getting better, right? His figures are looking pretty freaking good. He has great customer service. He's one that's creating new figures, new concepts. I mean, they're military toys, but that doesn't make you a copycat.
Oh, right. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I would like to give a shout out to Old Fury. I think are they Rage Toys? The new Samurai Force, not Michelangelo figure. I don't know if you guys know about this line or not.
No, don't.
Somebody said in chat that they were looking for like some higher end Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Oh, here, let me just grab the Donatello.
Hey, can you guys take it while I take a whiz?
Yeah. What up, Sky Dro? What up, Prime, Diecast, Moto Viper?
Here's the Donatello.
Curtis Schultz.
Sam Newsman turned me on to these things. Or
you have all 4?
They haven't came out with the Raphael yet. I have the Leo, and I have the Donatello. I have the Splinter, and then I have the Michelangelo that I haven't opened. It just came in.
Okay. What up, Mark Hockley? Crimson.
Really cool. They come with like these samurai type deals, but they come with alternate heads that replicate the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because they don't actually have the means to sell it as that. So that's why this is called this instead of I think
they're gonna get in trouble.
No, they've been doing this now.
They are. They're gonna get busted.
No.
Really reptiles.
Look at
Wee Zhang. That's Wee
I
Zhang.
time traveled, and that's not going to happen, M3.
Really young, mad reptiles.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Does look really just interesting. And let's go like when you get a transformer, they call it. What's that term that they call transformers? They're not hypersonic looking. They're
Stylized.
They're what?
Stylized.
Stylized. Yeah, hyper style. Then there's stylized is what I know of. I threw that in my head right now, but that's a stylized Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shit.
Yeah,
for sure.
Cool.
Dude, have you guys seen that little fucking 1/6 scale motorcycle? It's Kawasaki. Mark Cosplay showed me. Gotta check this out. It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Just kidding.
Fucking ridiculous. Oh, that's not.
Just to clarify, the name of that company is Rage Toys. They used to be called something different when it was the Leonardo, but they had to change their names for the other ones. They're actually making a Bebop and Rocksteady as well. It's really cool.
Hey, Bull, I remember the name of that company. Check out Delta 17.
Yeah, that's right. They're right. That's my buddy that I was talking about that's in this area. He bought those. They're really cool. They're like GI Joes.
But okay, like it's almost like I'm looking at those as I'm young. I'm like, oh fuck, I could pass that off. You know, some people are passing military toys and they're like,
yeah.
Like that don't feel like G.I. Joe, and I mean it could be a shot at Hasbro's like movie toys. Like I didn't think the Nemesis Enforcer and shit was like G.I. Joe, but when I see those out of my eyeball, I'm like, bro, I that falls. It looks like a motherfucker who's fits right in there. So Delta 17, I haven't had hands on yet. Have you seen them, Bull, in person?
Which ones?
Delta 7. Have you seen them in person?
I haven't seen them in person. My buddy sent me a couple pictures of the ones he opened, but I haven't put my hands on any of them. I saw a few reviews on them on YouTube, but probably the best is my friend that he's a doctor. He's a family doctor, has a practice, but he collects toys too. And I met him about 5 years ago because I bought the TIE Fight, the Black Series Star Wars TIE Fighter from him off of Facebook Market, and we became friends. And he got them. They're really cool,
dude. Bull brings up a good point, Pop and Marcos. Does it seem like these companies are trying to make larger and larger and larger collectible toys?
Larger wise, or
you know what I think they do? They look around the internet and they have bots and they see where their toy was seen and they see what kind of person gets that. It's all AI algorithm now, and they just fucking can look in and see where they need to be, the demographic they're selling to, just like what they did, right? Just like you were talking about when we were kids and shit for us to be buying now. But there's so many new companies. Can I show this real quick 32-second video of when you have to? Can I do like this, or do you want me to share screen?
Oh, you can do whatever you want. If that's what you want to do, it's good.
It'd probably be better to share the screen, right? But,
it's got it on his phone.
I might bounce out and all that shit.
Yes, it's easier to do this.
This is 1/6 scale for 12-inch dolls. It's just that's sick.
Dude, if you want to talk, if you want to talk about something that something you needs, that's a fucking great fucking piece for like just on the motorcycle side, bro. Wow.
Well, and then
Hey.
so Mark cosplay because he does great pictures. He wants that for Cammy for the.
Yeah, it would be great.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm like blown away. So I'm not getting it right now. I'm gonna wait for this one, but I'm gonna wait only because I'm not into photography, you know. And I could see her with it, but then I'm like, oh, my boys come over. I better check this motherfucker. I'll be like, oh, how much was that? Only 185, dude.
I would like to comment on Crips and Raptors. Crimson Raptors. He said when Playmates released the retro TMNT figures, I was really tempted because I'd missed all first wave of the 80s Turtles figures. Crimson, I never bought those because I was too old by the time those came out. So when Playmates re-released those, they did get me. I have every single one of those carded. Every single one of them.
Oh yeah.
So I understand.
Let's see.
Pops, that's badass, man. He's going on it. I love it.
Huh?
Man, Toys is amazing. Amazing.
Pop the trunk.
What up? I'm just
You're like,
fucking train set.
You're what?
Train set, Godzilla train set. I got like a train set.
Look at the smoke. Yes. I
Yeah.
see it. Yeah. Mother, he's got a city. Put him on blast. Por favor. Look at this shit. Gosh dang it.
Nice.
You are nuts, Pops.
por favor.
Oh,
Look at the horn on the Constructicon.
That's the only Spanish word he knows.
That's it.
Oh, wow, dude. This is
Fuck
great.
you.
But yeah, I mean, I'll just fucking with shit like that. Fucking, I'm meeting like my hobbies and fucking passions together and shit, trying to mold it.
Yeah.
Look at that
I think
smoke. Is really
I
good.
thought that was a Mega Supreme for a second.
The Transformers are just kind of thrown in there because I was trying to like show them on the thing, but I mean they don't belong there. It's strictly just a Godzilla table.
Dude, the Constructicon with the horn belongs everywhere. Look at it.
Pops. I'm coming for that trumpet.
Oh, he's ready to trade a whole third party piece for the fucking trumpet.
Hey, I'm gonna make one out of paper and go visit you, and then do the old swapperoo.
Right? But,
That
yeah.
is really cool. That's so
Hey,
cool.
Prime Diecast asks you, Pop, are those the twin towers?
Yeah, put
No, it's just some flowers. Got them separately. Like you could buy a damaged or not. Like I'm still building the big one, but
What the fuck is that?
what's the horns?
Pop, bring up the horn again. And then whoever did that. Hold on. Bring up the horn full speed like you did before.
Oh shit!
Full screen. Stupid.
That's great.
Stupid.
That's perfect. The little shake at the end, dude.
You fucking stupid. Pop. Take you off blast.
Shout out, Bull. That wasn't me.
Fuck you, Bull.
Bull just had.
He has the victory trumpet. Perfect.
Yeah, but where did you look on your phone and put it on speaker or what?
Yeah, I went to
Oh,
YouTube and
shit.
put it in.
That'd be
Oh
cool
my
if you had one of those the things you push the buttons, boom boom, and it fucking puts up.
Nah, I just put it on my phone. I was like,
I
wait,
just did that. Dude, I wasn't expecting it. Dude, Pop had it like zoomed right in, bro.
It looked like he was moving it too. I was like,
I know, dude. Fuck that horn. Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah, dude.
Where do we go from there?
Oh, fucking, that
Fuck.
little.
Get on with the
there's
ceremony.
nothing else we can do.
Dude, bring it back up. Get on with the ceremony.
All right. One
It
last
really
time.
looks just like it, dude.
It's like,
It's identical. Hey, what's the other? What's the other one look like? Did he come with the trumpet too?
no, shit, fuck you, Marcos. We're dying, and you're like, heh.
You got two tonight, right? Pops,
Huh?
did you got two tonight? You got Gary and
Come on.
oh.
Stupid.
This sounds stupid, dude. I got off track, man. Sorry.
Marcos, sorry.
My brain stopped.
Dude, mine stopped like 50 minutes ago.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. Is it trumpet gold?
My side's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Gold.
It's hurting right now. Not tomorrow.
I guess my eyes aren't catching the color.
Oh, it's funny.
It's not. It's gold. It's gold.
That was like the perfect Trump noise too. Pop, pop, pop.
Man, my eyes are.
The better would have been. Oh, Marcos is in serious mode.
Hey, but no. Hey,
He's like mad at us.
Yeah.
Like, stop, guys. Back on track.
if you did the stop motion and that same music, it'd just be like his arm would move like this.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Dude, we're dying, and Marcos, the classic fucking prankster, he's over there. He's not really laughing at it.
Every time I have no excuse. I was gonna say every time I do this, I'm hitting the danky and shit, you know. So I'm like,
Oh man,
I'm gone, man.
Dude,
every time I do this, I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. So I got to get off camera.
no, fuck you. If I'm laughing, you gotta leave your shit on. Oh, fuck you. We didn't go through all the let's see, 2 hours and 51 minutes.
Oh, let's hit.
Hey, what did we talk about?
Let's hit 33333. 33333.
Talked about toys that were good and toy companies that were good, toys that were bad.
Oh, wildfires? Yes, no. I'm laughing. I don't want to laugh at somebody's misery.
Yeah.
On accident.
That would be a downer, but there's some interesting. I'm not even going to call them conspiracy. I'm going to call them. There's some interesting duh. Everywhere's fucking duh. And the way that I see it, and they're already saying, no, that's misinformation. Shut the fuck up. Everything that is happening, and that's why the state is on fire, is because all you had to do was make sure water was available. Everybody's heard the term before, Santa Ana winds. Everybody's heard that. Everybody knows it's a high fire season. And if you don't clear your brush because you're not trying to save a grasshopper, or if you're not cutting down and making fire trails and shit available, and you're routing, it's known. But then they just lie and they say, no, that's not true.
Ron, that's so correct.
All this stuff, you know.
Marcos. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
And but then here's the other thing. I feel bad for the people who are regularly living there. But literally, Hollywood is all concentrated there. There's over 1,000 celebrity who are partaking in Hollywood stuff. And hey, man, maybe it's not a bad thing that Hollywood burned down. Everybody gets a fill of fucking, and then all the insurance companies are like, shit. They had Mel Gibson was talking about it and stuff, man. If you watch Mel Gibson and Rogan, man, jeez, man. I mean, he's just one of, there's some stuff that's why would he lie? Why would he lie? You know, I know it's weird, man. But I'm done.
Yeah, dude. So Prime Diecast and Toy says, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it in the order that actually happened. So we got P. Diddy, UFOs, fires. What's next? Whatever the fuck they want us fucking looking at.
Yeah.
They're the other way.
Yeah. Oh, and here's forgive me real quick to interrupt. I was thinking about that today. No matter what, whatever I see in front of me on my phone is not fucking what I need to align myself with unless I do my own thinking. And I do not trust. There's some shitty stuff Fox does. There's some rarely, but there's some really shitty stuff. You're like, what? So yeah, sorry to interrupt, but yeah, I don't believe everything and all this UFO, P. Diddy, fire. Hey, man, people are being manipulated like a motherfucker, man. We're just in the fucking system, paying our taxes so they can continue to do it. We're fucked.
They are, dude. Yeah, it's just fucking sleight of hand. You know what I mean? So, you didn't also put the New Year shit in there, Prime Diecast. We had the New Year crap with fucking New Orleans and fucking Las Vegas. So, I mean, they're really busy right now because that's a lot of fucking shit in a short fucking period.
Yes.
Yeah. What's up, Frank?
Welcome. Yeah.
Frank just show up. I can't pronounce that last name, bro. My bad.
Doom
on
you. Doom on you. Yeah. I think he goes on Kaz's sometimes and hangs out. He's Frank. Yeah, that's where I saw him out.
But I mean, this.
Yeah, he's in Cali.
Yeah, go ahead, Bull or Pop on the fires and just the climate, man.
Climate.
Go ahead, Pop.
I don't know anything to say, dude. I mean, I feel bad for the people down there. You know what I mean? You know, hope they find help or whatever. But other than that,
I think a lot of mistakes has been happening, and I don't know if it was done purposely or by ignorance. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
Profit.
Not from what I'm hearing that the water supply was cut off. From what I'm hearing that they have accessibility to get to ocean water that's really close to where the fires are that they could get to, but they don't want to use that. From what I hear that just to prevent things like this from happening, it's against the law to get the debris out of areas like that, like all the fallen trees and debris to take it away. There's just a lot of, and not only things that you see, like cars blocking off exits for people to leave those areas, like the insurance companies, the big insurance company in that area that decided a couple months ago to pull everyone's fire from the insurance claims. I don't know, man. It's just not too long ago, there was another state that this happened to everybody, and it was very similar. So that's all I can say.
Yeah, so, and okay, here's the thing. I was gonna type in. It's okay. So, we sent hella money over the last 3 years to Ukraine. Good, that's fine. Whoever voted that into Congress and they passed the bill to do that, whatever. But I wonder if Ukraine and all the United Nations will look back and say, "Oh wow, poor LA, let's chip in for them," like we always do for everybody. Can somebody give us a hand? And not that we fucking need it, but can anybody even mention a thank you? Give us a thank you for fucking providing for you. How much billions? And that's when it's a laundering scheme, war and all that kind of stuff. It's just like I don't know. I don't understand how other nations can't look in on this and make it first front line news. Wow. Sorry. Hey, we're going to send tanks over. We're going to send water over to you guys right now because, like we do that.
Because when you're the king, you come at the king, you better be fucking correct. So all these people we fucking help, Marcos, they secretly want our fucking downfall. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to come at the king, bro.
Why would you slap the hand that was feeding you though?
Yeah, I know. I mean, what's the fucking idea with the fucking structure that they have, what they consider democracy, and what's been in place for like decades or centuries, right? Like they have an order it should go, and if you don't abide by that order, you're out. If you're unpredictable, motherfucker, you're out. You follow our plan that we've had in place for centuries, and that's what we consider democracy.
Yeah. Yeah, but we're taxpayers and we're just letting it happen. Here you go. Oh, take 40% of my bonus. It's fine. Oh, thanks. Go ahead, California. Fucking, you don't even and if you fuck up on your taxes, little tiny 1 penny, they're on your motherfucking shit. It's like, fuck, bro. Like, I messed up by a
There's a reason why they don't teach that type of stuff at public schools, because people with a brain will start asking questions. Why should we have to give that percentage rather than do?
I've got a better fucking credit score than the American government. How's that? You know what I mean?
Oh, that's because we never pay anything. Fucking dude, the motherfuckers live in debt.
Yeah.
Debt, like I go in debt. Like right now, I owe a motherfucker. I do toy shows, right? I know I owe a motherfucker like $600, right? My overcost is low. The fucking billions they constantly owe the motherfuckers.
Trillions and trillions back.
Why are these motherfuckers like, oh, your credit's fucking great with us? Your credit's so good. You're fucking $3 billion in the hole. You're $300 billion in the hole.
That's how good American people pay into it, because China knows all they have to do is pay their weak labor and send us the product in 25 times. Boom, boom, boom. They're selling to us. We're buying, and we're the slaves. We, the American people, and the tax dollar are slaves.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
All right, to the planet, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. But can you retract back how much you're taking? Instead of 40, take 10, and stop paying for people who don't want to. Stop making me pay for what your idea is. I don't like that. You have your idea, fine. Put a fund for it, and everybody who wants to go fund that idea, that's fine. But don't make everybody do your ideology through the way that they pull money out of our paychecks, and our bonuses. It's ridiculous. It's profit. Shout out profit. If you're not a cog in their machine, then you're an eyesore that their trophy wives don't want. I can't do it. Sorry. To have in your box when they go shopping. So it's kind of like in your backyard, but not my backyard kind of thing. Because they are so rich. And
well, they're professionals at doing one thing, showing you one thing, and doing another. Dude, I mean, they've been profiling the freaking citizen maybe since the inception of organized civilization.
Yeah,
dude, there's no way you're going to top them. They have profiled us. They've been studying us. They know, like when he said UFOs, P. Diddy, et cetera, fucking drones. They know if they have something going on, they know exactly what to feed us. He's like, okay, we know how they operate. Bup, 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 bup. And it's like when you're being studied all the time,
excuse me,
you're easily figured out.
Yeah, 100%. And this is what studies us.
Yeah, it's a big thing. It's got everything. It's got everything, bro.
It watches our eyes. Stupid, dude. Sucks. Profit director, how you doing, man? Shout out. Hey, we were talking about you earlier and shit, man. Good to see you here.
Yes, we were. Let's see.
Sorry,
Bull has to get back here because we're about ready to shut this shit down.
three. What time is it?
3 live 405 podcast.
I'm back.
We're back.
Okay. Well, we're getting ready to shut this bitch down at 3 hours and 3 minutes.
23 seconds. Oh, did we miss it? Oh, yeah. it already
Nah,
passed.
we missed it, dude.
M3 has the after party. M3's got the after party.
Oh, I'm gonna be. We'll be in after show a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it? Fucking.
It's only 2:30 on the East Coast.
1:30.
It's 1:30. It's 20 till 2 for me. 20 till 3 for Bull. It's still young for Pop and M3.
And
Still
M3.
young. Still young. But they haven't even busted their cherries on midnight yet. Yeah. Okay. So we're out of here, man. And when we talk about some real shit, then it's like, don't you know how to put shit in place? Stop complaining about some stupid fucking toy, and if you couldn't get it, and think about America, all the shit going on, what you got, whatever. Dude, sometimes you interact with somebody that you don't know, that you do every day, and all of a sudden they got something going on. And you're caught off guard. Everybody has something going on, so expect that to happen, man. Right? I think none of us are any different from the other. What's up, Casual Toy Collector? What's up,
Kaz,
What up, Cash?
Yes.
Queen
We're
Beast
getting
in here. Kaz, Modo, Frank
Yeah.
Dumonia, the Prophet Director.
Dumonia.
I mean, damn, we got Pop the Trunk, who's an OG VIP. We got a Kaz, who's OG VIP in this motherfucker. But I got nothing else, man. Like, none of this shit that we're talking about here with toys is serious enough to get worked up over. So don't get worked up over that shit. Oh man.
Yes.
Dude, hey, I should have put this up when you did that. America. Fuck yeah.
America.
Shit.
Fuck yeah.
That's great, Prophet.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, man. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here so everybody knows the deal. Pop the trunk, go, Bull, go, M3. Say your pieces. We're getting the fuck out.
I'll go. Later chat, later pack, later M3, pop the trunk. It was fun. Great. Check us out on Pack's channel, M3's channel, Kurt's channel, Prophet's channel, Kaz's channel, all of us. You know, everybody hangs out, man. So go check us all out.
Hey,
Yeah. Later, everybody in chat. We're going to see you in a little bit.
We apologize, everybody, for that.
I'll see you.
Just kidding.
Okay. All I gotta say is thanks to everybody, and let's go ahead and sound the trumpets for us getting the fuck out of here.
Yes.